I don't remember what mine
like
is,
that.
but mine's a road mic arm.
It's probably using one. That's one of their common ones. You can get it like JB Hi-Fi or whoever, really.
I got it off Dan for $50.
Sounds
It's
alright.
brand new because he wanted it at a LAN party.
Oh, good on him. Macca, I'm not letting you inside with your stick.
But he already had one, so...
LAN parties have prizes?
They do, and they're big ones that are, like, you know, like... big LANs. Usually streamed with competitions.
Ah, I see. Was he
Yeah.
playing PUBG or something?
No, he was probably playing Rocket League.
Ah.
I mean, PUBG would have been one of the games that you could have played, but...
Yeah. Bruh.
I won a Forza one. I won a drift competition because I'm the best driver.
I think we're just waiting for Griff to get into the
okay.
game.
I was here first, but I'm the last one in. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Classic.
Perfect.
Too busy mucking around.
Big dudes.
Whoa, dude, you see that fort over there that looks like a bank? We should rob it. I definitely didn't do that immediately in my first playthrough of Baldur's Gate.
Definitely not. It's too bad that you don't get to like the upper city in Baldur's Gate. You kind of do, but
Yeah, when it's destroyed.
yeah.
What? Well, hurry up and play the game. It's been out for months now.
Yeah. It'll be
Not
2 more
good
years
enough.
till we finish the
Skip
game.
studies straight into Baldur's Gate.
Yep. Nah, just kidding. Don't throw away that money, baby. Come on, we need that. Don't throw away the money. Pass the classes. No, I said
We
don't
don't
throw
need
it
the
away.
money. We don't
By
need
dropping out.
Don't drop out. Just keep going. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good. Good. Awesome.
Drop out and play Baldur's Gate. Come streamer.
What are you actually studying? Fair enough.
There you go.
Planning on actually using that, or like, yeah?
So what she's really going to do is just create all of our D&D characters and
3D print them as minis.
you should put Joe Keel in there somewhere. Yeah. As an NPC that you can recruit to your team.
Just gonna start up by making all my minis, and then I can print them with the 3D printer.
As long as
It'll be
Jokeel's like trait is that he burns down taverns.
No, that
How
was
was it
not.
Joe
No,
Keel?
that was Xander.
That was Xander.
No, was that it was your first character?
Yeah,
Was it
Xander.
No, it was Xander.
Aarakocra.
I thought
Your
Xander
bird
was
brain.
younger than that.
Nah.
Just make me a warden and we're Gucci.
Alright,
Warden
y'all
or
good to go?
Sentinel? Both the same, right? Yeah, let's go.
Not really.
It's really different.
I'm good.
Alright. So, where last we left off, the party had just recovered from an attack from the undead on the road to Baldur's Gate. In one last effort to get off the road, the convoy pressed through the fields and the hills and to Baldur's Gate proper. Some of the party rode ahead, but were met by one Captain Zodge, an uppity officer of the Flaming Fist that seemed resolute to deny entry, particularly with the leader of the Flaming Fist still absent from Baldur's Gate. After a back and forth, your abilities were procured by Captain Zodge for the exchange of letting the refugees into the city. He spoke of an artifact that had fallen into the hands of a faction known as the Guild. This artifact is said to be sold off this afternoon at the wharf, and you are to intercept it and bring it back to him. After writing a contract around this job, your party set up for the interception. Some of you posed as homeless, some as dock workers, and some, the second son, as a bench watcher, bird watcher, or something, I don't know, across the way. You waited until you saw 4 individuals that suspiciously waited around near the docks with a wheelbarrow full of crates and small kegs. Eventually, they were approached by a hooded elven figure who began to discuss details with their leader that Arthelius recognized as Joel Hanrahan. You began to make your moves, but were unfortunately spotted. You then directly intercepted the cart, and a scuffle broke out. The elf, seemingly a mage. You were able to incapacitate one of the guild members, drive off the elf into fleeing, and then bullied the rest into giving up some information on the deal and leaving you with the package. The guild will surely remember this. You looked through the contents of the wheelbarrow, finding one crate in particular that was nailed shut, and I did go back and check the VOD. I apologize for the confusion, James. I did say nailed down, so I apologize.
Okay.
I meant nailed shut. Where was I? Yes. Sorry, you took off... shut, and was quite heavy. You took it off the wheelbarrow and opened it with a crowbar, revealing the top of what you later realized was a shield. As Vincent went to hide the crate, it began to speak to him about being handed off so many times, referring to itself as the Hidden Lord. You were not sure what exactly to do with it, but thought more towards the refugees and your obligations to them. You brought the artifact back to Zodge, and in a tense moment eventually handed over the shield. He stood up, maneuvering himself in front of the artifact, and declared that there could be no witnesses. It was at this point that other Flaming Fist members flanked you within the room. In quick thinking, the room was beset by darkness as Arthelius cast the darkness spell, and it is here that we left off. You guys should all be loading onto the screen. And everyone roll initiative for me.
Ah,
I'm on there twice, just so you know.
Is
Are
you meant to be?
Yeah, one with 7, one with 15. And Ray is on there twice as well.
Right.
There are 2
Interesting.
of us.
Wait, Ray is on the twice. Yeah, okay, I'll give everyone a Ray. Huh? Did you
And then
click
my second one
initiative button,
is...
did you?
no, I clicked the one on the sidebar.
Oh,
The
okay.
dice logo. And there's a second dealt at 7.14.
Okay.
Five on the bottom.
I'll take that.
7.14 will
Well, the first roll he did was 15.14.
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
away the 7.
I was just going by which one had the token thing.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's fair enough. Everyone else has got the token thingamajiggy. That's what we'll go by. Okay. So, it is now dark within the room, within Zodge's office. Gwendolyn, what do you do in this moment of ambush?
Gwen will alright. I'm gonna so the artifact is where, sorry?
So the artifact is behind Zodge over here, where it says shield.
Okay. I'm gonna go for him, but I know I can't see him, but I'm gonna try. So
Yeah, you can run at him
Yeah.
with a disadvantage to attack when you hit him.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. I will rage. Bonus action. Rage. I can pick myself and rage. And
I'll
then-
take the health back for you.
Oh, yeah. Disadvantage. Let's go.
Oh.
This sucks so
Oh,
That sucks. That unfortunately
Oh.
misses as you hear kind of the clanging onto a shield of some sort.
Eyes. I know you're here. That's my turn.
Okay, Rhea's up. Rhea, thoroughly confused, will kind of turn back around in the darkness and rush towards the guards that have just come in. And will make an attack with disadvantage with, well, 2 attacks, sorry, because she has 2 weapon fighting. So first with the long sword. Sorry, that should have been with disadvantage. Whoops. Try that again. Okay, so that would not go through. And then the second time as well. That should ask me. That misses. Okay, moving on. Onto Delt.
I'm gonna cast second level Burning Hands.
Okay. Back behind you.
Yep. No,
Amazing.
I'm actually gonna target exclusively the people that are friendly to me.
No, that's fair enough. Okay.
So none of us really.
Yeah.
No, Rhea is nice.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Nicely done. Some burning
They all
hands goes
succeeded
out.
though. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Then bonus action. That's also a spell. Never mind. That's my turn.
Okay. It is Zodge's turn. As you hear, well, you're all fools. The darkness will consume you. As you can't necessarily see this, but you definitely feel this, Gwen, as you feel the kind of darkness swirling around you.
More darkness.
Aphilius can see this.
You can see this, yes.
Okay, so then you see that a kind of flash occurs on his chest where his sigil is, of that of a hand. And he will cast Spirit Guardians.
So it's on my turn, I take damage?
Yep, go ahead and roll the save, I believe.
Oh, sick. Is it gonna ask me to, or just...
Yeah, it
Did
didn't
it-
pop up for me either.
Did it not pop up? Okay,
No.
that's
No.
fine.
If you start your turn, and
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
When you cast a spell, you design. Yeah, sure, you can see that unaffected. An affected creature's speed is halved. Okay, creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there.
Yeah.
So it
Should
has.
we roll the save? Because
Yeah, you guys would
entered
have to
it for
roll the
first-
save.
Yeah.
Yep. So this would be Wisdom saving throw, please.
this is against a magical effect, isn't it?
Correct. Yes.
I believe I have advantage on magic saves because I am an elf.
Just make sure
Against
it's
being
against
charmed?
Charmed. Yeah.
Check the D&D Beyond, it'll give you the specific.
Do they appear angelic or do they appear demonic? Just a quick one.
I think it's
Well,
like
you
black
can't
darkness.
see them right
It's
now.
darkness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's against being charmed, and I can't be put to sleep by magic.
Yeah, not a sleep spell, but yeah. Go ahead and roll the save. Of which you will succeed, however the other two will not succeed, and you'll be taking the full damage. This is
Yay.
3d8 necrotic damage. Oof, that was a nasty hit.
Ooh.
As you
Ooh.
take 17 points of necrotic damage for both Gwen and Delt, and you only take half of that, being 8 points of necrotic damage.
Who takes
for
half?
Arthelius.
Arthelius. No. Ooh.
Wrecked.
You're no longer concentrating, and everyone can see everything now.
Shit.
You see that there is kind of darkness swirling around, kind of darting around Zodge. And you see a kind of a blackened hand that is on his chest, that is kind of emanating this magic. He has a mace and a shield on him. Moving on, it is now the hunter's turn, who will turn towards Zodge and make an attack. 2 attacks with the longbow. Why is he doing so at disadvantage? I am not sure.
Is it still thinking he's under darkness?
No? He shouldn't have done that in the first place. Let's see what the first roll is here.
It did that
And
again.
that was... yeah. Okay. That's odd. I'll have to change the automatic stuff with that. But he did not hit in any case. And he will just stay backed up towards the corner here. One of Zodge's guards is going to go towards Rhea, making a mace attack. I'll do 6 points to Rhea. That's his turn. Arthelius. Start of the turn. Saving
Yep.
throw, please.
Either way, if I save, I'm down.
Yep, you are down.
Does it not only hit you once per turn though?
At the start of his turn, he was in it.
Okay. Yep, sure.
Yeah, Spirit Guardians is a rough spell, bro.
I'm just looking at like, surely not.
Literally
That's
one of the
okay.
best spells in Baldur's Gate. You just put it on fucking Shadowheart and just run in circles. It's so good.
Yep. Rhea's pretty
Okay.
wounded. This one is kind of standing out front, or at the back, I should say. Vincent, it is your turn.
Let me have a look here real quick, sees. Yep. Okay, got it. I'm going to move up to him.
Okay. Make the save, please.
Wisdom save throw. Cool.
Nice. You will save. You only take half damage from this.
And I'm also resistant, so.
To necrotic.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Good thing you are. So that would have been 11. That is now down to 5.
I'm resistant to both necrotic and radiant.
Nice. Is your music working, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, that's working.
God, this is very annoying.
Yep, I'm gonna swang at him.
Go for swang.
Going, what's two-handed?
Okay.
Doo-doo.
Hey, nicely done. And we're chucking in anything to that?
Yes, I'm going to go the
He does get an 18 for a save.
full extent of Divine Smite of some form.
Okay. Which would be level 2? No, level 1 still.
No, level 1.
So
But
2d8.
I'm going to go... what is it? Let's look real quick. Just let me read some things here real quick.
You're okay. You're okay.
I want to go Wrathful Smite.
Okay, I think you usually have to do that beforehand.
Do I?
Yeah.
It
there's a
says the
bonus
next
action.
time you hit with a melee weapon attack.
Yep. So
No, as in you cast the
you
spell,
cast it, and then the next time
you hit.
I'll allow it
Wrathful
now
Smite doesn't
because
affect
you didn't
Divine Smite.
because you didn't know how it worked. I'll allow it for this time, but for going forward, you'll have to put the bonus action on first.
Paladins
Lethal
are
Smite's like
confusing.
discount Divine Smite.
Divine Smite
So-
is the one where you can do it afterwards.
Right.
That's okay though.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll
So
do
you know, for the
whatever.
future sort of a thing.
You can go Raffle Smite, I don't mind.
It doesn't stack with Divine Smite, just so you know. Unless you cast it twice, because it takes 2 different spell slots.
Does it? Hold on. I don't know how this works. Oh, fuck
So
it. Let's just
cast
go divine, whatever.
Okay. So roll 2d8 for me,
Yeah.
and that'll automatically go onto him. Okay, not bad. So -5. Let's see, does that mess him up? No, he's still strong with his Spirit Guardians. Okay. Is that your turn, Vincent?
Yes.
Moving on. Onto the Flaming Fist here. Moves up. Slaps you in the back. Mace. To the back.
Oh, you smacked me in the face, because I turned around and burnt the shit out of him.
True. That'll schmack.
Fucking bring it, bitch. Hits.
Moving on. This one's still kind of waiting out the back. Kind of watching. And then this one here will also move up and also make an attack onto you in the back. Which will miss, I believe. Yes.
Yes.
Top of the round. There is a kind of crackling sound that you hear. And then from behind, there is a burst of flame. As there is an explosion from the hallway.
Yes.
Is appearing from the smoke. Appears to be the mage that you had taken the artifact from.
Hell yeah. Extra enemy? Question mark? Frenemy?
Moving on, Gwen.
I'm gonna use
The save at the beginning,
Okay, yeah, sure.
which you succeed, only taking half of this, so taking only 5 points there.
I'm gonna action disengage. So
Okay.
that's a bad guy. So I can move only half movement, is that right? I've got 13
You can move
feet
full
I
movement.
can see. No, it says
No,
I've
yeah,
got
you
The
13
thing,
feet of
it's half
movement.
movement.
Oh, it is half movement, you are correct, yes. So, you
So
only
can
got
I even
10
get
feet
out of it?
movement. Yep, you can. You can get to over here. Yep.
Okay.
To disengage with your action, you still have your bonus action.
I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action.
Okay.
So yeah.
Is that your
that's
turn then?
My turn.
Okay. Moving on. On to Rhea, who kind of is blocking her face. Says, what the hells was that? And will take an attack, this opportunity to take a swing at this one with her blades, getting a natural 20 for the first one, slamming it into his gut, and then bringing up her other long sword. And unfortunately missing that one. Would have been cool. All right, moving on. Dealt. Make the roll.
Oh. Sorry, I just got my dinner.
Oh, good. Nice, you save.
Yeah,
Only
save.
taking 5 points there.
I move 5 feet,
That's fair.
and I am going to sneaky sneak
Mm-hmm.
and miss.
Which will miss, unfortunately.
And then I'm going
Okay.
to bonus action. Healing word.
Uh-huh.
Second level on Gwendolyn and do minimum healing. Hope you enjoy.
Okay, so no, Arthelius is down.
Thank
Oh
you.
shit, he is. Can I change that?
Yeah.
I thought he was a god.
So 6 to Arthelius.
6 to Arthelius instead of Gwen. Yeah.
Arthelius, you are conscious. It's now
Everybody.
It's now to Zodge's turn, who sees that you are still in front of him. Second son, as he kind of looks up towards you and says, oh, Second son, you would turn on us so easily, just like this. I thought you were better than that. As
I have
he
morals.
as he brings up the mace and takes a couple swings. As he says, "My lord, forgive me."
You're a fucking scumbag. I fucking knew I should have killed you with the gate, you piece of shit.
He slams you once with the mace. And once more.
That necrotic would have been halved.
You did only take... how much did you take?
I took 17.
Yeah, of the... Yeah,
28,
because the vast
so it did
majority
get
of
halved.
it... Yeah, it did get halved. Yep.
Okay.
And then the second attack with the mace. Of which will miss. As you're able to kind of parry off that one. Moving on. It's the hunter's turn. He is continuing to try and hit Zodge. Taking first attack. Why are you rolling with disadvantage, you idiot? Still hit. Good on you. That'll hit. And Zodge fails the concentration check.
Oh, good, because on my turn I would have gone down. I have 1 hit point left.
Hey,
So
James,
kind of-
same.
You have
He
6.
turns his attention to the other. Why the fuck are you rolling with disadvantage, man? What are you doing? Doesn't matter. Misses anyway. Moving
Maybe
on.
you have exhaustion or something, Clyde?
No, I shouldn't do. Arthelius, you are conscious. You see the black swirling stop around you.
I'm going to target him.
What are you doing, sorry? Okay. Are you standing up?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. He does save from it.
Yeah.
But he is wounded.
Well, if he saves, he takes no damage.
It is the Tower Rush, Okay. No damage. Amazing. Alright. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope.
Alright. Did you stop concentration? Any movement?
Nope.
Okay.
I move like that.
Alright. Moving on. Soldier's Flaming Fist will bring up the mace. Try to smack Rhea. She lands a hit, doing a bit of damage to Rhea. Rhea looks pretty hurt. Moving on, Vincent.
I am going to go two-handed at him again.
Mm-hmm. Are we doing Wrathful Smite this time?
Nah.
Okay.
Just the normal thing,
Unfortunately, we'll
Divine
miss.
I guess.
Any
Sure.
luck points or anything?
Oh, actually, I might have some of those. Where would they be again?
They'd be in
On
your
your name
attributes.
I can add 3, make it 16.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeet. Wow.
Okay, and then you're doing.
Now I
your
can put Divine Smite into it.
Divine Smite. Yep, 2d8 as well. Not bad, not bad. So that's 15 points of damage. As he comes down to one knee with the shield up, as he kind of looks up towards you and says, "Please, second son, allow us to finish our work."
What might that be?
So he just kind of looks at you in some defiance. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, this one's going to go for a U dealt.
Okay.
Okay. That will hit with 7 points of damage. Slams onto you. So now the elven mage starts to kind of walk up through the hall with some confidence. and bring up a firebolt onto this one, slamming him directly in the chest and killing him. Moving on. Gwen. Excuse me?
It's the unarmed thing.
That's the hunter.
Unharmed thing.
Unharmed?
That's our
Yes,
friend.
that's the hunter.
Okay.
Yes.
Friend. So I'm in no range with
No, you're not in the range of anyone.
Can I
You
get
have-
over to that guy?
Yeah, you can. You can kind of go around Rhea. You can get to like here.
through friendlies.
Alright.
There
I'm
you
not
go.
raging anymore, am I?
You did get hit last turn,
I am.
so
Okay.
technically it took damage. So yeah, you're still raging, I think.
I'm a mole and I'm smite. Not that one. Too excited. Smash. Fuck.
Don't believe that'll hit.
That's unlucky.
Any bonus action?
Nope. That's it.
Rhea's turn. She brings up her long swords. Natural one on the first, so she is disarmed of one of the long sword and brings up the other one. And is able to finish the job. Delt, it's your turn.
I'm going to walk up to this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make this a non-lethal attack just in case.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, sure.
Hit it. I want to
Mhm.
break his kneecap backwards.
God, again. Here we go again.
Yes, again.
Jesus.
This man has insulted me.
Oh my god. Very prideful boy.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I need
You
to-
slam it. As you slam into his knee, you have your bonus action with your war attack,
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm actually going to take that dice.
Okay.
Take the attack.
Mm-hmm.
I miss something.
As you slam, as you hear a crack in his leg, it doesn't appear it's done as you've asked there, but it appears that hurt quite a lot as he seems to be down, kneeling all the way down onto his knee now, as he's kind of looking up at the second sun.
Look at him and tell him, you brought this on yourself. You're hurting people for your own fucking profit, you piece of shit.
Zodge looks back over towards you and says, Bane will drown you in darkness.
Bane is dead. Soon
As
you
he
will.
slams you across the face as you are knocked unconscious from him and looks back up towards you and says, You see now, the blackened hand is strong. And soon, second son, you'll understand as well. As he slams onto you now, second son. Natural one, as you are able to disarm him of his mace. As he's flung from his grip, he's kind of looking back up now towards you at your mercy. As the hunters go, as the hunter is kind of just aiming at him, is going to hold an attack, waiting to see what you do. Athelius?
Well, I don't like him.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
It's the acid damage, baby!
Okay. As he's at the mercy of the second son, and you stand up and just spray the acid into his face as he starts to kind of scream, writhing on the ground, grasping not only his face but also his leg, which is well and truly broken from Delt, as he starts to writhe no longer.
I'm just gonna look at Athelius. Do you want no answers?
I walk up to him, spit on him, as I walk over here.
Okay.
Delta's last breath is, I wanted him alive, you pray.
Is that end of combat?
As we finish
Oh, I
combat,
can't move.
yes.
I'll walk over
I'm
to.
gonna grab his mace and the shield real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You pick them up. They seem to be. The mace in particular seems to be of a way more ornate make. It's like a blackened metal of sorts. The shield seems to be fairly stock standard of that of a flaming fist.
Oh no, I meant the one that's on the
other
table.
shield, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
It is still in the box. You're keeping it in the box still.
Yes, the remaining in the box.
As you kind of pick up the shield, you hear the purr back into your head and says, "Well, that's one way to deal with that individual."
Got more pressing matters, and I'll deal with you later. And I'm going to point the sword towards the door.
As you see, the elf has now walked into the hallway, and he has his kind of arms up, the cloak still above. You see his kind of bright green eyes and blonde hair that is kind of dripping down the front of his torso. And he says, "I have a feeling, after what I just witnessed, that we may not be on opposite sides."
Care to explain?
Do you want to help?
And say, can you help Del?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
not
I'll put my healing hands into him.
Okay.
No, my lay on hands pool is empty currently, but I have healing hands too, so you'll get 3 hit points.
I will absolutely take 3 hit points.
Hold on, let me just do
Well,
this.
that's 30, not that.
Too much.
Also,
There we go.
before the mage walks in, I'm pulling my hood up over my face, so he can't see my face.
Okay, sure. So, standing in the door, has his hands up and says, "Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Zodia. I am a harper. Do you know of our organization?"
Do I know of their organization?
Make a history check.
Okay,
Okay.
let's find
They've got
out.
these really cool paper birds.
How do you
Yeah,
spell his
cool.
name?
Zodia. Zodia.
I have no fucking idea who you are.
Zodiac without the city.
You've heard the name Harper before, Vincent, but not being from Baldur's Gate, you're not sure of their reputation per se. Gwen, you've never heard of a Harper before.
Mm-hmm.
Arthelius, you also have heard the word Harper whispered around in the guild and otherwise, but have never met a Harper or know what they stand for, per se. As he says, as he looks back and forth and realizes that you have limited knowledge and understanding, he says, "Let's just say that I am not your enemy if you stand against these followers of Bane."
Oh,
Can I just, while he's like walking and talking, can I cast Divine Sense?
Sure. Yeah. It does not appear to be celestial, fey, fiend, or undead.
Okay.
a friend
No,
then.
it's just a prick.
Perhaps. I am a little perplexed. The artifact in which you obtained from my, well, let's say, procurers. What do you intend with it?
This was a job to get the refugees into the city. Had nothing to do with you.
So
But care to explain why you want this?
So he kind of nods and looks at you with some level of admiration as well. So he says,
Hey,
"I see. Yes?
am I sitting at the dude's desk?
Yeah, you'd be around the dude's desk, yeah.
Can I search it?
Yeah, make an investigation check. What was your question before, sorry? What did you say?
Me?
Yes.
I'm asking him what he wants with the artifact.
I applaud your noble aspirations. I did not realize that you had such. I thought you were also followers of Bane, but after what I realized and recognized of your ambush, that was not the case. I want nothing ill with the artifact. I just know that it is dangerous. It was procured by the guild after a dig, after we had learned of its existence and what potential capabilities it has. It set off some red flags, and we wanted to make sure that it was archived properly within Candlekeep.
You and the guild?
I do not own the guild. I'm not in association with the guild. They are merely, how to say, well, to put
Business
it,
partners.
indeed, yes. They're more in line with thieves and the like, a coalition, more to say. We act independently, and are generally a bit more secretive about our affairs.
Can I
fact-
make an insight check and make sure he's not like trying to bullshit us?
Sure. He seems quite genuine. He then starts to lower his hands a bit and says, we are in the midst of a Flaming Fist keep. This is not probably a good look to have a whole bunch of Flaming Fists just lying here.
Well, you saw it. They ambushed us.
I have no really authority against Flaming Fist. In fact, as I said, our organization is quite secret. So I'd suggest in some way you should probably clean up this mess. And perhaps...
I have a way of doing this. I stand up and
I was
turn
gonna say
into the
burn the whole
guard
fucking
captain.
place down.
Oh, interesting.
I will use
What's
my
that?
last ring thing to turn into the guard captain and say, burn it all down.
Burning may be a little extreme, but I leave this up to your expertise, we'll say.
How will I explain lots of dead bodies? Half of them are already burned to a crisp.
Again, I'll leave it up to you, but I am glad that I could at least help you out. If I will not ask for said artifacts, and I think I trust you enough at this point, but I would like to meet you, perhaps in Elfsong Tavern. Meet me upstairs. I will be disguised in a way. I'll contact you.
Do you have somewhere that we could maybe, or something we could use to maybe discreetly carry this around for now?
I unfortunately do
There's a
not.
perfectly good wheelbarrow by the docks, I'm pretty sure.
No, but does the shield I've got look like something evil-ish?
As in the
Actually,
one that
does
you
it give
have,
off an
or-
evil? Yeah, the one that I just picked, the talking one. Does it give off an evil or good sense at all? Because divine sense would pick up on that.
It seems muddled. It is hard to know. It seems whatever kind of magic
Confucia
is on the shield,
says, "Try again later." Okay.
basically. Yeah. It's masked somehow.
Okay.
But he says,
What does it look like? Does it look?
"Are you bringing out the shield?"
I mean, we opened the box, right?
Sure. Are you picking it up and bringing it out?
I mean, I've got the box in my arms, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, you do. But if you want to see the shield in full, you're gonna have to pull it out. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so we didn't like get a good look at it when we opened it originally.
When you opened it originally, you saw the top of it, and you saw that it had kind of like wings at the top of it, kind of like angel wings at the top of it. But apart from that, you didn't really see the rest of it. But the elf or Zodia will say, how you get out will have to be up to you, unfortunately, as I have got to keep my own interests in mind. I will meet you at Elsong Tavern when you have a chance. Again, I will be upstairs, and when you are there, I will sit with you.
I will leave it in the box for the moment.
Sure. I bid you adieu, and I hope that we might be able to work together a bit more closely if that is going to be also in your future. So he kind of gives a nod, and then you see him say some magical words, and he disappears and goes invisible again.
Okay.
So, what are you going to do? So you have, what's it called? Arthurlis, did you have an investigation of the...
Yes, 11.
11. Most of the documents that you see on his table are kind of orders or letters written to him about like reports from about the city. You are getting, at least from the initial things that you see on the table, that there is some sort of dragon cult activity about the place.
Mainly
You don't have
looking
any specifics, but there appears to be some dragon cult activity. And there appears to be some kind of circling of it in places. He seems to be was fairly interested in the dragon cult.
I'm mainly looking for a official seal and gold.
From the investigation check, his drawers are locked.
I can help you break them open with this crowbar.
I was gonna say, can I use my crowbar to?
Yeah, you can make a strength check with advantage.
Is that athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll it or you?
I'll assist Vince. Nice choice.
Nicely done. So you bust open the drawer. You find there what appears to be a key of some sort on a kind of chain. There is also a small satchel that doesn't appear to belong to them. Maybe they had confiscated this, but you pick it up, you kind of rattle it around. There appear to be some coins in there. And you also get a letter that has a seal on it, but not of the Flaming Fist. Instead, that of a hand.
I'll give the letter to Athelius. How much is there in the money? Money
As you
coins?
pour through it, appears to have 15 platinum pieces.
Okay. I'll take 3 for myself and then just hand the rest to the rest of them. They can sort it.
Okay. Rhea's just kind of shaking her hands a little bit. Says, "This has gone very south, very fast. Are we going?
We're gonna need this to get through the city at some point. Not everyone is as straight as most of you.
You think I'm straight?
And I also walk over
Not what I
to
meant.
the guards' bodies and try to find gold.
Make an investigation check.
We're gonna need money.
I'm also looking around for a chest that this key might go to.
Mm-hmm. You can also make an investigation check.
You okay, Rhea?
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit,
Who killed him?
just a little bit out of sorts. This has gone way more south. I thought that once we got to Baldur's Gate that we'd be safe, but it appears that this cult, whatever it is just following us, or maybe we're following it.
You remember the things that I told you about Baldur's Gate, right?
I do. Don't forget that when I was a very small child, I also lived here
Yeah.
for a time.
I'm gonna look up at her and just be like, Baldur's Gate is by no means a safe place.
I know that, but I didn't think that the cult would be here as well. I've just,
Well,
well,
did you
at
not
least
read the letter that we have.
I guess I didn't realize that they were the actual, at least some of them at least, were the actual guards of the town.
Oh yeah, corruption goes a long way here.
That's good to know. I wonder if my old friend is still in town. Perhaps we can get a bit of a ear to the ground on what's happening.
That sounds
I
like
visit them.
a good idea. And Delt, I don't know who killed him. Do I know who killed him? Was
Killed
I
who?
watching?
Sorry.
The guy.
Delt's gesturing at the captain, going, "Who fucking killed him? We could have used him for information."
You do know that it was Arthurius that walked up and...
I was down.
I know, I'm talking to Gwen.
I'm just gonna
it's-
look at
it's-
Delt and just be like, he's not going to tell you anything.
Yeah, that's who.
Vincent, as you look around this
now.
chamber and you try your best to find a chest of some sort, there does appear to be a chest, although it's already open. It seems to have a spare pair of boots in there, as well as a couple of potions. They have labels on them already, kind of in like some twine and like paper coming off of it. Both of them appear to be common healing potions, but there appears to this key does not appear to fit anything here, and you see that kind of on the edge of there, it appears to have like a. Give me just a second. Hang on.
Potion of healing. You said
Yeah.
2.
2 potions of healing. Yep. There are a pair of boots as well.
Are they magical?
Unsure. Just a second.
Just gonna grab some water.
Where is it? No. Aha. There it is.
You could
There.
then Gwen get 4 platinum.
Yep.
Or platinum.
As you kind of inspect the key to try and see if it would fit anything, you see that on like the end of the key, there appears to be kind of like a metal carving of that of a nymph.
Oh, there was 12 for
Hey,
you guys
you
to
get-
divvy up.
4.
Thank you. Sweet.
Okay. So, what is your plan of action here?
So Athenius wants to burn it all down. Any other plans?
Half the place is already burnt.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
So how big is this tower outside of this room? So
You are up
That
on the
was,
second floor
squares.
currently. There are a couple windows that are on the far side that seem to go down into a, well, kind of a chasm beneath that are about 100 feet down. There are kind of ledging on the sides, though, that maybe you potentially could climb around. There are stairs on the northern side that you came in through of this keep here, so you can walk down the stairs if you wish.
I'm just trying to get a feel for the full size of the actual building itself.
Yeah, sure. All good. There are windows and things about the place. That you
I
can
want to
see.
search the actual guard captain guy, whatever his name was.
Zodge?
Yes, him.
Make an investigation check. Aside from the mace that he had on him, he also appeared to have a like a badge. It was like seems like a captain's badge of the Flaming Fist. Apart from that, he didn't really have that much else on him.
Okay, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take his mace. I've got his mace as well.
Yep,
I'll hook that to like my backpack or something.
gotcha.
Is this a kitchen?
Is it just
Yeah.
a mace? Do I just add a mace?
Yep.
Okay, is there like oil or something
Make
around
an investigation check for some oil.
in here?
Mhm.
Something flammable
Sure.
is what I'm rolling. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, as you're able to find a whole keg of oil.
Okay, so I am going to just basically leave the oil next to something burning.
It's just a normal mace.
Yeah, as far as you can tell.
Okay, well I'll add that for now.
Black metal mace, you could probably call it.
I'm just dragging it in from the items thing.
Yep.
I'm not sure we should burn it entirely down. Because not everyone in the Flaming Fist is probably part of this cult. And,
I am
the
tipping
guards are
probably
still
a
gonna
lot
be
of them
guards.
have no idea what was happening here.
I'm
Exactly, and a lot of them
assuming
are still
that-
going to be guards.
I'm tipping probably some of the ones that rushed in are probably not even in on it. They're just coming in because he did.
No, he called them in. They're part of it.
I don't know what
Did
to
I
think.
find anything on their bodies, Hank?
What's that? Sorry.
Did I find anything on their bodies?
In what did you get for that investigation when you did it?
8.
8.
8. No, they're mostly burned to a crisp. From the initial fireball that Zodia did.
I think we should go. Somebody needs to tell these refugees that they have to get into the city and they're to do as they please for now. Find
like any kind of
jobs,
seal?
live,
Okay,
move on with their lives.
new plan.
Is there any kind of seal, like you would use to stamp parchment with a signature, sort of a thing?
There was the stamp that he had on his desk already. I think you would have actually probably found that at Arthelius as well.
What was that? His
He would have had like a stamp that he used for the contract.
I'm just thinking,
that
can we
would-
write up a fake writ saying job completed? Here's the contract saying we did of the job. Here's them saying we completed the job. Refugees are allowed in now. Anybody good at forgery? I'm not. I've never done that before.
I know people.
Well, if you know people, that sounds good to me. Are these
In order to
the...
do this, we have to leave the building standing.
Yes, I have an idea. Alright, let's all leave.
We're just going to leave?
Yes.
Okay. As the hunter's also kind of a little bit kind of wary, just unsure as to what to say. He's just a little shell shocked. Sorry, are you all leaving the building?
Yeah, I'm gonna shove them all in this room and try and lock the door as we leave.
Easy enough to do. Yeah,
I've got a key. I'm assuming that I might lock the door.
Do we have any empty vials?
I would. Do you? I would say actually that you would have found a key to Zodge's office on his person's. The other key
Okay.
is a different thing.
Right. Well, I'm gonna lock the door when we leave.
Yep. Sounds good. So you put all the bodies into here, lock the door behind you. You still see that there is a bit of kind of ash and things from the outside, from where the fireball hit.
Oh well, we can do better.
Yeah. Maybe they'll just think that there was a small fire.
And you are leaving?
Yeah.
Going to the refugees now?
Okay, I'm going to lead them out, still
Mhm.
disguised as the guard captain.
Okay.
I want to cast guidance on him before he even leaves.
Yep.
Leaves the building, so he gets that D4 bluff.
And
Sure.
I'm going to walk up to the guards that are at the gate
Mm-hmm.
and tell them that the refugees are allowed in.
Make a performance check, please.
With advantage, does I look like them?
Nope.
You do get a
You are
D4.
You're not getting
Yeah.
disadvantaged because you do look like him. In fact, if you can put on the voice for me now, I will give you advantage. That I used.
I don't
Give
know
me a-
what he is.
Give me a
I
sample.
don't
of
even
Zod
remember what he
sounds like.
sounded like.
I don't remember what he sounds like.
Give me a sample. Okay,
Do
you walk up
walking.
to a guard and says, "Sir."
Refugees are allowed in.
Do you mean we are to let them in?
Yes.
Guard looks back and forth, and then kind of gives a nod and says, "Well, we'll be sure to allow them in. Is there any particular place where we're going to be sending them, or they're just free to roam the city?"
You can find their own accommodation.
All right, you heard the man. As they all nod, 16 was enough.
I'll give them a nod and walk back. I'll walk past the others and walk back inside.
Okay. Into the office.
I will go upstairs and put the keg of oil next to like a stove or something, and
Mhm.
use one of my daggers to put a little slit in the bottom of it so it starts spilling out.
Okay. Sure. What are the rest of you guys doing?
And then I will
I'm
walk
gonna
back
head back
downstairs.
towards the refugees to inform them that they're allowed in.
Gotcha. And as you're walking out, Arthelius, what are you doing exactly? Are you still Zodge?
Yes, I'm still Zodge. I'm going to walk out and then purposefully walk into the city direction. Like
Okay.
On a mission. I'll hold some of the papers underneath my arm that I grabbed from his office.
Make a performance check.
Performance.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Okay. As you're able to walk with enough purpose, as none of the other guards kind of approach you, some do appear to kind of want to say something but think better of it as you are very sternly looking forward and walking with purpose. It is as you start to head into the city and kind of look about the place with the papers and then look back towards the kind of tower that you left, then you hear a deep thud as the windows are blown out of the second floor of the castle. You start to hear guards kind of rushing and yelling and running towards the explosion.
I'm gonna do the thing people do when they brace, like, arms up, head goes down and looks at it like, what the fuck was that?
I will start running, looking like him, saying, "Fire, fire, get the water," or whatever, just causing more mayhem, and then I will slip somewhere quiet and dark and turn back into me.
Make a stealth check. You are a very, very lucky boy because they rolled a 1. As you kind of trip over some buckets as you head into an alleyway, causing some heads to turn, but then think better of it as they start to run off further towards the
You
explosion.
trip on the buckets they're trying to grab. Hey, give me that.
As they pick up the bucket that was spilling with water, and they start to kind of rush off in that direction. You turn back into yourself and start to head further on into the alley, slipping into whatever rabble there is. The rest of you are able to head out towards the refugees.
Yeah, we're pretty much just gonna tell them they're allowed in the city now, to pretty much make do with what they've got, find work or accommodations, move on with their lives for the time being.
They're gonna be so happy.
The effort they put in to get everyone here.
This is what they get for that.
Alice in particular will approach as you are handling the good news. Everyone else seems particularly happy about it. They start to kind of pack up their things and speak a bit more hopeful towards their futures. Alice approaches your group and says, "I want to thank you for keeping me, my boy, and now Georgia, who I am adopting as my daughter, safe. I don't think that we would have made it here without you. And I have something for you that might help. And your journey isn't just a token of my gratitude." And just hands over a small satchel of gold.
And 10d10 of luck dice each.
I'll just say to her, it's like, well, keep an eye on those kids. It's not safe in there, but it's definitely more safe than out here.
Absolutely. You can make sure of it. And I suppose if you ever get the chance, come and visit. We're going to see if we can't get some more permanent accommodation within the city.
Where do you plan on going?
Well, we'll have to look around, but I have enough coin that I was able to scavenge before the city was taken to be able to at least start something. at least enough for the kids to be able to run around. They'll have to get used to their new life in a different city.
Fair enough.
She kind of nods, and then looks around and says, "Where was the drow? I wanted to thank him in particular. He's quite kind."
Just tying up some loose ends at the moment.
And you can probably see the giant smoke pile just.
And I'll just vaguely look at the tower and then look back.
She make an insight. She kind of looks
Delt
at
would
you.
not be being very subtle about.
Yep. She kind of looks at you and looks back at the tower and says, "Do you mean that? Did he?" As he points, as she points at the smoke cloud.
Told him not to. Fucking told him not to.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna say goodbye to Georgia and I'll walk off to go find Georgia.
Yep. George is nearby.
It's complicated. We had something in there to deal with, and
You're all probably still covered in blood.
yeah, I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
You are bad at a
one hit
bruise.
point.
Yeah.
Under
You are
three.
well and truly bad at a bruise.
It's just
Very
a small
culty.
altercation with some cult. Don't worry about it.
You're saying the cult is within this city as well.
You'll be
Say they're
fine.
the bane of our existence.
As he heaves kind of like a sigh of trepidation and says, "Well, I hope that their association ends with you."
The thing
Right.
is, we know about it here. We didn't in El Terrell as much.
Well, if I see
Oh.
anything suspicious, I'll make sure to come and contact you. But for now, I need to ensure that these two little ones get some food and get some shelter.
Is
Sounds
there anyone
good.
else you want us to look out for from the disappearing? That's what I'm calling it.
Well, my husband, I suppose,
What's his
would
name?
be. His name is Johan.
Johan?
Johan? Yeah.
Okay.
If you could. He is a tiefling, like myself. He is a red tiefling. Us as a race, we share a history of the Hells, and for him to be back there,
Is he
I
back there?
can't imagine what would have happened.
You think he's back there?
I'm not sure. It's whatever happened with the city seemed to be the same kind of chains of hell that we've seen before.
Hmm. Hell.
Of Avernus, yes. In any case, I'll bid you adieu, and if you can find my husband,
Come
my
back one
child,
sec.
and I would be very, very thankful. And she
We'll
keep an eye out.
look out for him, yeah.
brings her things and continues on towards the city.
Can I just stop her and say, if you need to get in touch with us,
Found it.
find the elf named Harper, I think he said his name was. Just the blonde elf
Yeah.
guy. Ask for Harper. He'll get information to us, he knows.
Alright. Okay.
Oof. What was her name again?
Her name was Alice.
Okay.
Delt is intentionally giving her bad information, by the way, just to get her to look into the Harpers, essentially.
Sure. Sure. Alright. She heads off with the rest of the refugees towards the city.
Good luck!
It is now kind of late afternoon at this point. There are several guards that are trying to keep the fire under control with some success. There's a bit of a hold up then at the gate because of the explosion. But after some time, eventually the refugees are allowed inside. What will you do?
I will wait on the other side of the gate, far enough back that not to cause suspicion to me being around. I'm assuming there's a crowd gathered somewhere.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
And they're kind of being like held back a little bit by the remaining flaming fist, trying to keep kind of order and peace. Still see the fire and such that is raging throughout. Eventually, though, over time, eventually goes out, and this is when the refugees start to come through into the city as well.
How long passes?
Around about an hour and a half or so.
So can I take a short rest?
You may. Everyone else can as well.
Sitting down in an
Good
alleyway,
idea.
put up,
Mhm.
just sitting
Would
down.
there be a Hellriders way station at Baldur's Gate?
Hellriders are fairly exclusive to, how to say,
Or Eastern section?
yeah, like El Terrell. However, like the Hellriders are known of and are favored within parts of Baldur's Gate. Yes, there would be a way station for you to be able to bring your mounts and such, or get fresh horses.
We're going to do that.
I would like to do that.
I'll come with.
Okay.
We could bring
So you
Raya
head to
to, so we all go.
So, just going back over the Session 0 thing you sent us. While in the Kingdom of the Two Suns, encompassing Elturel, Triel, Scorville, Sorab, Burdusk, does that include Baldur's Gate, or is that outside the Kingdom of the Two Suns?
It's outside.
Okay, so it's like a city-state then. Cool.
Correct.
Okay, sorry, I just wanted to make sure of that.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But Rhea, kind of with her thoughts, she kind of keeps thinking to herself. Says, "I think I would like to explore the city a little myself. I want to see if my friend is still around."
You sure you want to
And,
go by yourself?
I think so. I needed some time to just think and get away from it for a bit. But I'll meet you back at Elf Song. Suppose that's
I'm
where
back, sorry.
That's okay. That's where the elf was going to meet us. I'll do the same.
What's that? What are we doing?
Be careful.
Do you have a way of reaching out to us if you get in trouble?
Not really. But I'm a Hell Rider now, so you can trust me. I'm very independent.
Things go
It's not-
sideways, make a scene. There's a big explosion. The one who likes burning stuff will come find you.
I will be
And we'll
sure
probably
not to make
follow
a
him.
scene. That's kind of not my thing. I'm very subtle.
So proud of you hearing that. So proud.
Can I count the money we were given
Yeah,
by
sure.
once we get to the tavern, I guess? I'll sort
Well,
it
as
out.
soon as they come through the gates, I will stand up and like walk up behind them and be like, "This way," and I'll lead them to the tavern.
Okay. Yep. So start to head into the tavern. You find the tavern. It was one that you had passed before, the Elf Song Tavern. Give me just a second. Sorry. As you head to the Elf Song Tavern, you realize this is a two-story tavern, and you kind of come into this wide open floor. There seems to be doors and booths around the place. Kind of on your left side as you're entering in, there's all sorts of patrons. You see that there's kind of a relatively young elven gentleman that is taking the bar. You see there are a variety of other patrons that are around about. Some look a bit rougher, some look a bit more noble. Seems to be a nice mix. There's also a kind of stairway on the right side to the second floor. Yeah, what do you wish to do?
I'm gonna find a booth.
Okay. The booths are on the left side. Just roll for each of these to see if there's anyone in them. There's nobody in the booth closest to the front door.
I will go for that one.
Okay. Appears to have a set of 4 stools about, but you could bring up another stool if you'd like.
Yep, and I'm just gonna sit in there and wait till the wizard mage guy gets here, but I'm gonna count the money that we were given by Theo.
Yep. You recognize that there is 46 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces.
Okay.
So you're kind of counting that money. There's
46, you said?
yeah, 46 gold pieces, 60 silver pieces. Yeah.
So 12 each, but one person or 2 people get. Sorry, two get 12 of the gold, 2 get 11, and the 60 gets divided by 12 evenly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wait, is that right math?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wait,
Cool.
how much each?
Well,
So,
it depends when I give it to people.
so you pick 2 people get 12, 2 people get 11, and everyone
Well,
gets 12.
I would take 12 myself. I would probably give 12 to you.
Who's you? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
And then I would give 11 to the other 2.
So it's 15 silver, not 12.
Yeah.
I knew my math was wrong.
I wasn't 100% listening, so I couldn't check. Yeah. What have you done? Message.
Nothing.
You have message?
Nothing. Yeah, but it's just short, right? It's just someone you see.
You don't
You
have to see them. They have to be
somebody
within
within
120 feet. Yeah.
Mhm.
I will actually use message. And
Okay.
is it while we're in the tavern on Zodiac? Just tell them that we're here.
Okay. You get a message back in your ear that says, "I do not see you on the second floor as I'd asked."
Oh yeah. So I was like, buy me a drink and dinner first.
We're not hearing this, so this is all on up there this right now.
Yeah, this is all with me.
Correct.
I mean, I remember he said to go to the second floor. I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for everybody down here for a minute.
Mm-hmm. So at this point, that's the kind of middle-aged, I suppose, elven gentleman comes over and says, "Oh, hello, welcome to Elf Song. New people around here. Could I get you a drink or some food or something?"
Amazing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'd love a beer.
I've got some gate ale.
Anything that comes with a straw.
Straw. We have
Yeah,
paper
like something.
straws, is that alright?
Good for the environment. I'll take one of those.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright.
I'll get a
Something a bit
Gotta-
sweet, maybe
gotta
like
be-
honey
Something
mead
strong.
or something. Strong. Alright. Okay,
Oh.
alright.
Honey mead.
can't take this off. No. Need a straw.
I see.
Yes, I want some honey mead.
Coming right up. That'll be 2 silver pieces at last.
Okay, I'll fluck him 2 silver.
So he kind of takes it over.
How much was mine?
Something strong? You wanting something fancy, or looking for something a bit more middle range?
Gets the job done.
Alright. Okay, 5 silver pieces for yours, thank you.
Too easy. I'll slide over 5 silver pieces for him.
Get
And
bring
actually, one more and just say, let us know if anyone comes in looking for us.
I'll just take a house
Alright.
spirit.
House spirits, absolutely. That'll be another 5 silver pieces.
Nothing to me.
Done.
Nothing for you. All right. And that'll be all. No food.
Oh, what have you got to eat? Because it's been a whole day. Like it's because we haven't been eating properly.
Yeah, we haven't eaten in 2 days, so
Got some
What's-
nice
what's
pork
the house got?
sausages.
Yes.
That's a special for today.
Yes.
Pork sausages and some greens along with that. We've got plenty of
greens.
potatoes. We've got a nice baked potato.
Oh yes. sausage and taters for me, please.
Make that 2, please.
Coming right up, coming right up. That'll be a gold piece each, thank you.
Go. Yep.
Got these as well.
All right. We'll be right back with your orders.
Thank you very much, sir.
So he starts to kind of head back and kind of calls out some orders to the kitchen as well. You kind of also hear the sound of dice rolling on a table, as there appear to be 2 gentlemen that are playing some sort of game with each other.
I'd like to join them, please.
Hank, why are you tempting us with this?
I was
Yeah.
literally about to say I'm
Yeah,
going to pull
boy.
out my dice set.
Okay.
I gave
all
away my dice set.
right.
I'm just gonna sort of watch the game from the table.
Sure. So you see this kind of large, kind of shipwright of sorts. He has no eyebrows, and he's kind of like this punch-drunk kind of face to him. As he is like just like hunched over the table as he's kind of rolling the dice in his hand. You see on the other side of him appears to be a halfling that has kind of a bit more of a snooty appearance to him. He has like a colorful cape on as well. Seems to be up on kind of a higher chair to be able to sit at the kind of same level as the table as him. As he says, "Well, are you going to roll, or are you just going to just stand there?" And he says, "I'm going to get there. I just need to, bide my time." As you walk up, what do you say?
I would like to join.
He kind of look you up and down. Says, "Let him roll first. Hold on, we have a wager. Go on." As you see that there are 3 dice that are already on the table. One of them appears to be a 4, one a 6, and another a 6. You see, he goes as he throws them. You see that he gets a 2, and a 3, and the halfling says, "Too easy. The Lady Luck is with me." As he kind of pulls over his winnings and says, "Maybe you are going to be a bit easier to bleed. Sit!" As he points over to the table, or to a chair next to him.
I will sit.
Okay. So he says, "Well, stranger, what do you wager? How much?"
Let's have a little bit of fun for the first one. Loser buys a drink.
"Just a drink. We're playing for coin."
Yeah, the first one's for fun. Got to get a feel for the game, you know?
"You ever play Baldur's Bones?"
I invented the game.
"You want a warm up, eh?" As he take next his drink and says, "All right, fine. A drink for the first one for a little wussy. All right, roll your dice." As he takes up 3 dice and starts to roll. Basically, how this works is
3d6, highest
basic.
wins.
Yeah, basically. But how to say? So each player rolls 3 dice.
Takes out another dice, essentially.
Basically. So roll 3 dice, then proceed clockwise around it becomes blackjack, basically. I actually played it wrong the first time. Host of the game going last. Yeah, sure. So on their turn, a player can choose to stand or roll. If you exceed 21, then you bust.
Can
Basically.
we consider this little bit a short rest?
Yeah, absolutely. Mhm.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, if you hadn't already, you can do so. Okay. So, you and I are going to roll a 3d6, please, and thank you. So this is for the gnome. Okay, that's for you, and this is for the shipwright. All right, let's play then, eh? For a drink. As he kind of looks over towards you, and he starts his roll first. Shipwright first. So he's now up to 12. Now you are Phileas. So you're up to 15. Yeah, let me just record this down. Right, 12, 15, and now for the halfling, who rolls and gets up to a 9. So the halfling says, "Still a long way to go. There's plenty of game left, boys." And then the human goes again,
Ooh.
getting a 4. He's up to 16. Arthelius.
You just need a 6, bruh. Nailed it.
They both kind of like sit up on their chairs and kind of look over at you and said, "I guess we're just gonna try." So they look over at each other. The halfling now goes.
Told you boys, I invented the game.
Halfling up at a 10 now. The Goliath goes. He needs a 5. He gets a 2. 10. We'll see. Then the halfling goes. He's only at 12. Shipwright goes. He needs a 3. Blast it! Bloody hell! First the halfling and now the drow. And then onto the halfling's turn. So he just kind of rolls his dice, and then he's up to a 15. Says, "Let's hope for the same luck that you have, friend."
Ooh.
As he starts kind of like biting his nail a little bit, it says, "I guess it's now or never." He rolls his last dice.
Ooh.
As he kind of just like flicks up his dice and they kind of roll off the table and says, "I suppose we owe you a drink." "All right. Money this time. Put 'em up. Something juicy. You lead, Drow."
Alright, I'll pull out 1 platinum.
1 platinum?
Yeah.
So they both kind of look at each other. They also pull out 10 gold pieces each. They don't have platinum. Now we've got a game. All right. Roll them. This is for the Goliath. Oh, not the Goliath, the human. You got an 8. You're at a 10.
Again.
And the halfling?
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
juicy.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm feeling lucky about this one, boys. We'll start with the shipwright. We'll just go one at a time with the shipwright. As he gets a hit. He's up at 12. He'll go again. He's at 14. Goes again. 17. So he's starting to sweat a little bit. Goes again. I think I will stay. As he kind of looks over at the rest of you. Arthelius, your turn.
In before he rolls a 6 out of 5.
There it is. You kind of, the halfling kind of looks at you somewhat suspiciously. Go.
I'm gonna give him a wink.
Oh!
I'm gonna stop there.
Okay, as you're both at 20. Amazing. And the halfling kind of just huffs and says, "Oh, this is hardly fair. I'll just have to beat you both." 2 rolls, getting a 17. It's all on this dice, boys.
You know, statistically, the odds are in his favor.
Wait, there you go.
As he kind of looks over both, and you see the human just stands up and just throws his drink on the ground and storms off. As the halfling just slides over his winnings and says, "Well, I was right. You do bleed easy. Good game. Good game. I think my luck is at an all-time high, and good to quit whilst you're ahead. Don't you agree?"
Well, he wasn't very fun, was he?
Well, he's a sore loser, but he'll be back next week. He always is. Maybe I'll see you around as well. As he takes the coin and starts heading out.
I have now 2 drinks, yeah?
You do have 2 drinks, as they were ordered for you. Yeah. In terms of people taking drinks, the ones with the strongest being not Arthelius, Vincent and Delt. Could have you guys make a con save, please?
Ooh.
Sure.
Gin?
Nice. As it burns on the way down, but man, it's good. As your breath, as you breathe out, is just like fire. But
I'm used to it.
yeah, it's a nice sturdy whiskey.
Really warms the stomach.
Mhm.
All right, we good, guys? Let's go.
For the sausage that you ordered there, you will also gain some temporary hit points. 2 temporary hit points.
Damn, dude, the food here good.
And the
It's
toast.
boss-
I'll skull one of my drinks and then take the other one upstairs, and I'll just leave.
You can make a Constitution saving throw as well. DC's lower for this. Not too bad. This Chilton hops goes down well as you take up your other drink. Sure. As you come up into the top floor, you see some more interesting characters that kind of look at you that are also kind of talking amongst each other. You see a female halfling that seems to be kind of flipping a coin. As she's kind of eyeing you off as well. You see a human that appears to be kind of like mid-writing stuff down, and then you see then you see what appears to be a female elf that starts to kind of approach you. It seems to be in kind of more kind of brown and black attire, and says, "Oh, it's good to see you all. Please, would you come back and join me in my room?"
Yes, we've eaten, we've had a drink. How about you?
I want to look at one
I'm
of the
very
other people
well fed.
that's up here and give him a
Mhm.
wink and walk into the room with her.
Okay, make a charisma check.
Is this the same?
Deception check. Let's be real.
Yeah, true.
This is the same elf, right?
It's a female
Yeah.
elf. No.
I guess
No, so it's no female. The other one was male, right?
Yeah, the other
Yep.
one was good.
There is an awkward wink, and the playwright just kind of rolls his eyes and just like, yeah, right. And you are taken back into a larger room. Seems to be kind of like a suite of sorts. As you all enter into the room, she goes over towards the mirror, and then does a couple of magical words, and the disguise drops. You see the same kind of golden hair that kind of falls down the back, the pointed ears that come up, and kind of looks back over and says, "My usual appearance is a bit more, less subtle. Thank you for meeting me here. I did not. I put my trust in you, and you have clearly reciprocated that, so I appreciate it. Would you have a seat? There's plenty of space around."
Is there anything really small that I can sit on?
Yeah, there appears to be a beanbag actually in the room.
I'm sitting
I'll sit on the
beanbag.
table, and I'll put the box with the shield on the tables. I have an artifact for sale if you care to.
So you do wish to sell it? Wow. Okay. I thought you were a bit more noble than that.
It was
perhaps.
said in a sarcastic manner. Come on now.
I do not mean to, how to say, we'll say assume. What do you know of this artifact, besides...
Literally nothing.
It
It
looks
did
like
speak to me.
that.
Yeah, it spoke to him, but that's all we know. And we
We-
know that
we know
Sarah's
that,
the
do
one
we?
who's praying to the dead gods. And
I did say that, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
did
that
say
kind
that
of
before.
stuff.
What was that,
Something to
sorry?
do with Bane or Baal or the other one,
Hmm.
whose name I can't remember?
I've gotten Bane, Val, and Merkel.
Merkel, that's it.
Yes.
Megan Merkel, that's her name.
The Dead Three. They have started cropping up a little bit more recently, as my contacts tell me. And this appears to be at least connected them in some way. They want it. I'm not entirely sure what for, but my contacts seem to suggest that they were particularly interested in it. And after I learned that the guild had found it first, I was quick to intercept that interaction. And was
Sorry.
able to offer the money.
Oh, I thought you meant our interaction. Okay, yes.
I can't imagine whatever they want it for is good since this thing is talking.
I have yet but one question for you.
Yes.
What does the harpers do? What is a harper?
He kind of searches into his mind, just kind of summoning the words to say to you. As he says, I cannot tell you much about my organization, but we are people trying to do good in this world. Anyone can be a harper, and anyone might be a harper. And we are, as I say, a secretive organization. We lay with the common folk. We generally will try to step in when some sort of course of action might harm the greater good.
What
We
about
have.
the cult of the dragon.
They are also on our radar. Yes.
I'll hand him the letter that we have from the cultists.
He kind of takes it over and says, You've been busy. Where did you get this?
Yes.
Up near Elturel.
Elturel. I hear that the city has undergone some changes, to say the least.
I want to know what that has to do with the Dead Three. What connections you and your group?
So you believe that the abduction of Elturel has to do with the Dead Three as well?
No, it's just a coincidence that the Dead Three gods their followers just happened to be reappearing around the city that disappeared and they got teleported to hell.
No, it definitely has something to do with them. Those cultists we found in the forest were literally from these.
I think that was sarcasm.
That was sarcasm.
Yeah.
See? We both can't get it.
I have a pretty high insight. I don't think that was sarcasm.
It was sarcasm.
It was absolutely
100%.
As he kind of looks down, nods, and says, Okay, at least others are on the trail of this. We had been getting reports of more contact from these Dead Three, although they've always had this kind of low-level abundance throughout, well, most of Faerun, really. But they are particularly secretive, and they're getting a bit more active recently. As is the Cult of the Dragon, although there does not appear to be any alignment between the two. They don't tend to like each other. The Cult of the Dragon, if you did not know, are in service to Tiamat, a tyrant queen of sorts, a five-headed dragon from the Hells. Cult of the Dead 3, I am not sure of how they are aligned apart from their gods that had been essentially banished from the world. But I'm assuming that if they are responsible for Elturel, then perhaps what they're attempting is something similar here at Baldur's Gate.
Oh
Maybe.
boy.
That's what we believe.
But whatever it is, it's not good.
We need to stop it. We
If
can't
that's
have
what
the
they're
poor
doing
refugees.
to other cities, I can only imagine what they're gonna do here.
Would you and your organization be willing to help us?
We have to remain rather subtle. We are not outward, how to say,
Absolutely.
we
Just some assistance in information and possible escapes.
We have some. How to say? I am hesitant to speak too much on my organization, as I am not a. Perhaps in a more higher position to be able to authorize information given to you. But I can definitely offer assistance, at least from myself, and perhaps give you some access to some other information should you continue on this particular path of trying to stop the Dead Three from whatever they're doing.
So you're going to join us?
I will not be joining you.
Oh.
I do have other.
So
I do have some other matters that I need to attend to. However, if you have an option, I'm happy for you to keep the shield, as you seem to know a bit more about it than I do, and perhaps it may help you in trying to figure out what is happening. Alternatively, if you want me to take it off your hands, I can store it in a safe place.
I say we get rid of the thing. We're going to be moving around, and who knows who might try and take it.
We are a bit of a target with it.
We're already a target. Look at us.
Well, we're an extra
I'm
double
going
target.
to look at Arthelius like, yeah, we're a giant fire up into the sky.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stand up and just gesture at me. I have somewhat of a
And?
reputation.
Your reputation precedes you. Second son, is it? Vincent? Or
Yeah.
the other one?
The other one hasn't been seen since the city disappeared.
I see.
Or heard from, for that matter.
Do you mean that he went with the city, or that he is just lost, missing?
Yep.
All right.
Both,
Well,
we think, both.
I'm sorry for your loss if you are missing him.
Oh, there's no way he's dead. I'd know.
I see. Well, after reading this letter here about this bathhouse, it's an interesting one. This appears to be from. Let me see. Head to the bathhouse in Baldur's Gate and retrieve our queen's stolen treasure. The bathhouse is located in the northern portion of the lower city. It has walled garden and frolicking nymphs carved into its front gates. I know of the place. Yes. If Duke Van
Del's just
Thamper.
gonna Look at Vincent and be like, that key.
If Duke
Yeah,
Van
would that have
Thamper
anything to do with this? And I'll produce the key.
kind of looks at it with some perplexity and says, where did you procure that?
It was in a drawer.
I see.
Best not to ask.
I see.
You wandered in on it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Let me continue with this. If Duke Van Thamper thinks she can use our queen's treasure to buy the loyalty of the cult of the Dead Three, she is sorely mistaken. Duke Van Thamper. What does she have to do with this? I'll be looking for you in Baldur's Gate when I arrive. Bring the treasure to me. Then, or what does that say? Something will come for you.
Does it is it just like not? Is it not a word that you know, or is it just
It's just hard
smudged?
to read.
It's smudged.
It's just hard to read the cursive, really.
Would comprehend languages help?
No, it's really more that I suck at reading. Hang on, I might be able to just put this into chat real quick.
Yeah, it might be a little...
Altus.
Wait. No, that's Alder. For a second there, I thought that was the Flaming Fist representative, Alder. It's like,
So just so you know, this is what the letter is speaking.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate.
Worm Speaker Resmir. Worm Speakers is what the Dragon Cult use as kind of a ranking system of sorts. Generally a higher rank. Similarly, they're in the bathhouse at Baldur's Gate. This one with the nymphs. The nymphs bathhouse, of course. Perhaps this is a potential place to start.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm sorry that I'm unable to assist you, but if there's anything else that I can do for you, please speak it now. Otherwise, I must be heading down to Candlekeep.
If you're willing to let us keep this thing for now, you want to tell us what it does, potentially?
I do mean for me to identify it.
If you could.
I could, yes. Would you please place it onto the table here in front of me?
It's on the table.
Okay. As he heads over to it, and he brings it out of the box itself, and you see it has those kind of wing protrusions towards the top, and it seems quite angelic towards the top, but as it gets towards the bottom, you see that the metal is not rusted but kind of twisted in a way, and there appears to be that of a like a mouth, a toothed mouth, with kind of like curling bits and pieces that are coming off of it as well. So he kind of places it there on the table and says, intriguing artifact. As he starts to kind of wave his hands over it, as he kind of just twitches every now and again, then kind of looks back down at it and says, the best that I can get from it, and this is mostly from speaking to it, is that this is the shield of the Hidden Lord. It is sentient, whatever is in there. It is shielding itself in a way. I suppose that kind of comes with the name of the shield. However, it is quite a perplexing piece of equipment. Let me just bring it up real quick.
Can I add that to my inventory then?
That you can, yes. Shield of the Hidden Lord. Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I found it.
Yep. Yeah. So it's celestial in origin. Oh my god, it just has all that shit in there. Amazing. Don't read it. Let me get rid of this. Jesus Christ.
Don't read which part.
Have you read
Yes.
it all already?
No, I'm just looking at the top bit at the moment. The
Okay.
+2 AC bonus.
Cool, just leave it. Just hang on. Hold
Alright.
on. Okay, I think it should be good now. Okay, so whilst holding the shield, you gain a +2 bonus to AC and resistance to fire damage. It is sentient as well, as you know. While sentient, this shield has the following properties. It has an intelligence of 22, wisdom of 18, charisma of 24, as well as hearing and true sight out to a range of 120 feet.
Does it give that to me?
No, the shield does. So
Shield has that capability.
Correct, that's right.
That capability.
Yep.
So I could essentially ask it if it sees anything kind of
correct.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The shield can speak, read, and understand Common and Infernal, and it can communicate telepathically with any creature that it can sense within 120 feet of it. It is a deep, hollow whisper. It has also 3 charges. You can use an action to spend 1 charge to cast Fireball, or 2 charges to cast Wall of Fire from the shield, with a 21 DC save each. The Wall of Fire spell
Jesus
lasts for
Christ.
1 minute. No concentration required. The shield regains all expended charges daily at dawn. Anytime during your turn, the shield can choose to radiate an aura of dread for a minute. This is not a power of the shield that you control. Any creature hostile to you that starts its turn within 20 feet of the shield must make a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw. Otherwise, it is frightened until the start of its next turn. On a successful save, it is immune to the power of the shield for 24 hours. Once it uses this power, though, it can't use it again until next dawn.
Okay.
Do you tell us this? Oh, sorry, is this
This is what
Zodiac
the
telling us this?
correct. As he's kind of looks at it quite concerned, as he says, "Whatever
If we
this,
have any problems with it, we'll be sure to seek you out.
whatever this thing is, it is cunning. I'd just be particularly careful, as it could be really anything."
Vincent, Can I hold that for a second?
I don't think you even need to hold it. It should
No.
just be able to talk to you.
Correct. You can
Hello,
speak to
Mr.
any...
Shield.
Okay. I'm going to into it. Who are you in Infernal?
There's kind of like a purr in your mind, and it says back to you in Infernal, and says, "Well, we've only just gotten acquainted. I don't think that it is prudent to let you know exactly who I am. Depending on who you are, that information might be perilous to my well-being."
Who I am decides on whose side you're on during the war in Infernal.
Doesn't seem to have much to say about that. Says, "I've been listening to all that you've said so far. This is quite an interesting tale, I must say. The elf in particular feels quite worried. Don't worry, Mr. Elf. I'm quite...
Is this still in Infernal or in Common?
This is in common. Now, this is telepathically radiating throughout all your
Okay.
heads at
Okay.
this point. Says, "Don't worry, Mr. Elf. I am quite good at being able to keep subtle, and I will stay out of trouble, of course. And, well, I suppose it depends. If we become particularly good friends, then perhaps I can keep the rest of you out of trouble."
Oh. I mean, I keep myself in trouble. Is that okay?
Does not bother me one way or the other, really.
I am
You
naturally
don't like
humble.
you don't like getting into fights much.
I have no problem with fights. It's just if you die, there becomes far less chance that we can continue forth together onwards into wherever life takes us.
So you care about us being alive.
It cares about itself staying alive.
You hear kind of a
Where its
purr
best
and a giggle.
chance.
There's a purr and a giggle.
Well, I suppose at this point, all help is good help as long as it's helping us.
Don't get ahead of yourself there.
The elf also kind of nods in your direction, Delton says, "Whatever this thing is, just be careful, and if it becomes too much or something happens, please come and see me at Candlekeep."
You have my word.
Good. If that is all, I wish
have
you luck.
one more question for you.
Yes.
Zodia. Did you know that the Flaming Fist were followers? How many of the Flaming Fist followers? What was going on with the Flaming Fist and the Dead Three?
We have had some eyes within the Flaming Fist. Not all are followers of Bane, although there is a small sect, and I believe that the captain of which you have now dispatched of was one of the higher-ranking members of the followers of Bane, at least within the Flaming Fist.
Right back 1 sec, and I'm gonna try and attune to the shield.
Well,
What do you mean
next time,
dispatched of? He'll still be seen around town. Don't you worry about that.
I see.
next
yes.
time a heads up would be appreciated.
I have had no idea of your intentions before you ambushed my transaction.
You saw the badge? Didn't someone flash the badge at him?
I thought, no, we didn't see him before.
You know the badges that the captain gave us?
We didn't see
I
him
thought
before.
someone showed the
No,
badge.
no one showed a
Oh,
badge.
okay. Sorry, I'm just remembering.
I had no idea who you were before this, and the only reason why I even talked to you is when you were ambushed by the followers of Bane. I thought to intervene so as to save you from your likely demise. So
That is appreciated. by the way.
you're welcome, and I hope that show of trust is reciprocated.
I'd say you've earned it.
Good.
Hold my hand out, shake his hand.
And so he kind of shakes it with a slight smile and a nod. And kind of looks out to the rest of you with his green eyes, the yellow mane, and says, "Well, if that is all, I think that it is time that I head to Candlekeep."
Have
I
a
will see you
safe
there
travel.
if you learn more. Thank you.
We'll be in touch.
Good. And keep an eye on that thing, will you?
Okay.
He gives a half grimace, and then you see him change into his female elven disguise that's far more subtle, and starts to head out into the remainder of the tavern.
I will pull my cloak up and cover my face and walk out after her
Mm-hmm.
and catch up to her and have a little chat.
Okay, as you meet her outside, or him outside the tavern, kind of looks over at you and says, "Well, if you wanted to say something, probably would have been better to do so in the room, not?"
You can walk and talk.
She kind of looks around the place and starts to walk off with you, trying to be nonchalant. Says, "What exactly did you want?"
Are you able to speak to your friends?
My what, sorry?
Friends.
The
Perhaps.
Harpers.
And we don't want outright help. Just, you say you blend into the crowd, the nobodies.
Indeed.
Just if we find ourselves in a bit of a pickle and you see that you could give us a hand without drawing too much attention to yourself, that would be appreciated.
We can only do so much in terms of, for lack of a better word, babysitting people. I have done all I can, and I think I have actually gone far beyond my call of duty from saving you in the Flaming Fist Tower. I hope that you are able to be far more capable going forward, and that we can work together in a way that will mean the benefit to Baldur's Gate and its people. I cannot provide much more aid than that, unfortunately, but know that we will be watching eagerly.
It is creepy and comforting.
Well, goodbye. She nods and then starts heading off into the crowd.
The whole time I've been looking for the gnome.
Yeah, go make an investigation or perception check.
I'm here, little gnomey boy.
Okay. As you watch Zodia head off into the crowd and kind of disappear from sight as he kind of blends in with everyone else, you kind of look over and you see the gnome appears to be bartering with a vase salesman that's on the side of the road and has a kind of like a market stall, and is currently bartering with them and looking at a particularly nice vase.
Is he trying to haggle it down?
It seems to be complimenting it from what you can tell, kind of admiring its design and tossing over whether or not the price is fair.
I'm gonna walk behind him, try to pickpocket him, get my money back.
Make a sleight of hand check.
How long does it take to attune to something?
An hour.
Would I have had the time to do that just sitting around in the inn?
Yeah, absolutely. As it has gotten quite dark now, it is like nighttime at this point in time. So a rest is probably well due. In a
Dude,
second.
equipping a shield giving me a +4 AC bonus? Oh boy!
It is nuts. It is a very good item.
Yoink.
So
On paper, maybe. I don't trust it still.
yeah.
Hey, I don't trust it either. But you know what? It might help me. So.
So, from the sleight of hand check, as he seems to be kind of tossing around whether or not he wants to take it, he kind of places it back on, and the shopkeeper starts to make an argument for, no, this is elven made, my lord, as Hugh is kind of distracting and kind of drawing his attention. You quickly just kind of unhook something from his belt, and walk off into the crowd with it as well. He is none the wiser. Okay.
I will just go back to the inn now
Sounds good.
and count my booty.
Mm-hmm. As there appears to be 50 gold pieces in there.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Did you just
And one
steal
pipe.
from the guy that you won from or lost?
Well, I
your money?
lost.
Must be.
I lost.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was just getting his money back. That's all.
Yeah, and some.
Delt does not approve of, but Griffin does.
Hey, Delt has no idea.
As it's getting a little bit later into the day and night is coming over, you see the elf that served you before coming up to your group and says, "Are you wanting a room for the night, gentlemen and ladies?"
I do not believe so.
All right, no worries. Well, just letting you know that in about an hour we'll be cutting off any further services, and yes, that's all. But if you want a room, I'll be right downstairs.
We're not staying here?
I thought
We
we
have
would.
accommodation elsewhere.
Where
Do we?
Yeah?
Okay.
Huh? Where are we going?
We're going to an old friend of mine.
Your friend.
I have many friends here.
What is this friend?
And I will start leading him to Vermith's house.
To who, sorry?
God damn it.
Vermith? My
One more time, I
old
didn't hear.
Vermith, my old pal from the guild.
Gotcha. Okay. Start heading out towards Verma's house. Make a general investigation check as you do so. Okay, sure. As you start to lead through the streets and to the back alleyways, you eventually come to a small kind of, like, it is a door in between, like squeezed in between two buildings. And as you kind of walk up to this kind of old, grimy door, you knock on it.
Yeah.
Okay. You knock on it. Wait for a moment. And then there is a kind of a shutter that's towards the top that kind of opens up. You see kind of grates that and some eyes kind of looking through and kind of looking out at you and says, "Is that you?"
Hello, old friend.
Back so soon. As he slides it shut and opens it up and sees the kind of rest and says, "Oh, who else have you got here?"
Friends. Acquaintances. You like it?
You think this is a hospice?
I think I
Just
don't know
for the
what we're doing here.
Just for the night. Only tonight. Can't have all these people just bunking up in my rooms.
Thought you said he was your friend. Or is this how
Yeah,
you
friends.
treat?
But you don't just arrive unannounced with, 4 or 5 people? And just expect
Well,
rooms.
We still haven't heard from Rhea. and
True,
I
Rhea
was
is still
just
out.
concerned.
Oh, this is where we're meeting her? Is that right?
No,
No.
we were supposed to meet her at the fucking tavern.
Well, that's why I said, like, who is this person?
Well, come on in. Make yourselves at home. I'll show you to some spare rooms that I've got. But I'm in the middle of something. Alright?
I mean,
And
I think
would
we
go
should go back to the
wait for
tavern.
Rhea.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Yeah, so Gwen and I are gonna go back to the tavern and wait for Rhea because that's where we told her to meet us.
Okay.
Okay, you do you, boo.
What about Vincent?
I mean, I guess I'll wait here, but yeah.
Alright. Okay. So, as you are taken into this very, it's very, like a long house. It's very thin, just kind of like a single hallway, and it has like this upstairs that you can go up, and then like below that there appears to be a couple of doors. So he kind of pushes past the stairs and opens up a door and says, "You and your friends can hang out here for the night. Any of these 2 rooms, I don't mind. But you're out in the morning. You hear, Arthelius?
Yes.
All right. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate.
Any news from the guild?
Well, there's been some sort of ruckus recently, some sort of deal gone south.
Oh yes, I did witness that.
Oh?
I'm just gonna throw the cloak over the shield a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Witness
Oh.
it, did you? What do you
Well,
mean
really
by that?
fucked that up, didn't he?
Well, suppose so. Yeah. I wasn't part of it. It was bloody Joe.
I watched him.
You watched him.
He just let them take whatever they had.
See what they looked like?
Didn't. One was tall, and they all had cloaks on.
Tall neck cloaks. No other descriptive features. Thought you were better than this.
I was not intending to see it. I was doing other business.
Hmm. You're gonna be telling me about that other business in a second. Supposed to make some tea for us. Be right back. As he starts to head up the stairs, and you hear kind of clattering in some sort of upstairs kitchen. Heading back to the tavern, I suppose, is Rhea and not Rhea, Gwen and Gwen
Delt.
and
Delt.
Delt. That's right. There we go. Sorry, I was thinking who was the one that. Yeah, cool.
The fuck was that?
Yeah, that's
I'm
pretty good.
cleaning my computer.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah. So as you get back there and headed to that first floor, you hear that last drinks are being called, and just as that's happening, Rhea comes in from beneath and seems to be the garbs that she had on before, kind of looking around like warily around the tavern, and then eventually spots you. Just gives a little bit of a wave with half of a smile and comes over and says, "Oh, there you both are. Where are the others?"
With
Shoot
Artie's
somewhere
friend.
else.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You know that guild that we stopped from selling the shield? I was
Yeah?
staying with them.
Well, I suppose it's a guild kind of night, because I just learned that my friend was also a part of the guild.
Which guild?
The guild. It's how to say? She explained it to me. It's like a coalition of like a whole bunch of thieves guilds that are all together, and you know, there's like different sects of them, but they're kind of like they all kind of have like a say in it. It's kind of, I don't know, like, you know, like pirates, and then there's like a whole bunch of different pirate captains or something, and then they all come together and they have like a thing.
And they're all looking
Like
for
a
One Piece
pirate
and-
council.
Sure.
Kinda like
I'm
that.
not there.
Does your friend still seem the same?
Do you need a drink?
They're different.
They're different?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. Different as in, it's been years since I've seen them. Since I was 10 years old. They
They're
just,
right now, and they've gone their own path.
well, that's right. But I don't want to dwell on it any further. But I need some rest. It's been a long day.
That
Are we
is
heading
fair.
to? Are we heading to this friend of
I would rather not.
Artie's?
If it's all the same with you.
What was that?
What'd you say?
I'd rather not if it's all the same with you. So am I being a bit quiet?
Yeah.
Yep.
I've had to turn you
Tiny
up
bit.
a couple of
You'll-
times.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
good.
I said I'd rather not if it's all the same.
I don't mind. I'm happy.
I'll-
Just as long as there's
I'll
a
get
bed
us a couple
involved.
rooms here.
All right.
And I'll go up
Alright.
to the barkeep and say, changed our mind. 2 rooms. Yeah.
2 rooms? Absolutely.
But-
Can do that for you.
Opposite each other if available.
Ooh, next to each other?
Do you have doors that face each other? That's what I was thinking.
Do, but they're occupied at this point in time.
Next to each other will have to do. Thank you.
All right. Apologies. As he takes, it'll be 2 gold pieces to stay for the night.
Oh, yeah.
Give them the 2 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
All right. Amazing. As he heads back and gets a couple keys off of a kind of like a hook system, and he kind of pushes them over towards you and says, "There you are. Breakfast will be at dawn tomorrow morning, of course. And I would like your room keys back by about midday, if that's all right."
Easily done, sir.
No worries.
Thank you.
Very good. Amazing.
Good night.
Enjoy your stay at the Elf Song.
I'll nod to him. As we're going up to the rooms, I want to tell Rhea and Gwen. 1 bang if something's off, 2 bangs if you need me to come in and help.
1 bang
it.
off. 2
2 bangs for help.
help. Okay.
And
Alright.
beat the shit out of the wall if it's desperate.
Okay. I can
Got
do
it.
that.
All right. She starts to head back into a room. Who's going in which room?
I was gonna be gendered and say boys and girl. Or girl.
Sure,
Boy,
sure.
boy and girls.
Be with
Gwen
Rhea.
and Rhea. And me and
All right. Yep. Sounds good. As there are a pair of beds in each of them, and it is amazing to be able to lay on a feathered pillow
Yeah, after
after being on the
week
road
or
for about
two.
a week.
Just like spread out on the bed. Oh my god. Spread out on the bed. Be rolling around. Isn't this amazing?
It
Be like a
is
king
nice.
size bed for you.
Yeah.
I could just fall asleep as
You-
she just starts to drift off.
Do that. That's it. I'm going to try and stay up for a little bit.
Okay.
Not to exhaust myself or anything, but it's, just for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Is there one of those door stoppers? You know that you do to like hold the door open?
Yep.
You kind of put that on the inside so it can't swing in towards me. They have to like
Yeah.
force it open.
Sure. Absolutely. We'll come back to Vermouth's house as he comes down with some tea into the room and kind of looks at you, Arthelius, and says, "Well, where's your friends then? They're supposed to come back or something?"
I don't think they will.
Well, I can understand this place is a bit of a shithole. Anyway,
So,
you were talking about some other business or something that you were doing, and then you witnessed Joel's blunder. Go on. What are you doing?
yes, you heard about the fire.
Yeah, some sort of explosion or something that happened to the keep. Was that
Yeah.
you?
Zod just tried to kill me.
Zod.
Captain
Captain
Zod.
Zod. I see. Zod tried to kill you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, us.
Both of you. I see. Sorry. Apologies. Manners aren't my forte. My name is Vermouth. Yours?
Vince.
Vince. Nice to meet you, Vince. You look quite fancy and a bit fucked up, if I might say. Perhaps been in a
Yeah,
battle or
well.
something. As he kind of looks over towards you,
As
Arthelius.
old mate just said, Zod tried to kill us.
I see. I didn't realize that you could just walk into the city and just piss off the guard like that so quickly. I thought you were, a bit more subtle than that, Artie.
Have you never met me before?
Well, unfortunately, I have.
Piss off many people.
Sits back and just like, fuck. You never learn, do you? It's all
They
about
never
subtlety.
learn. They never learn.
What do you mean?
Subtlety's a
hired-
little hard with me around.
We were hired to do a job to let the refugees into the city. We did the job. He tried to kill us.
Slow down. Refugees? What
Of
refugees?
the realm.
You were the Elturil crowd. I heard that they got into the city.
Yes.
Jesus.
We did a job for him. And
I see.
he betrayed us and tried to kill us because he wanted no witnesses. So, in turn, we killed him, covered it up with a massive fire, and I used my fancy-schmancy disguises and posed as him and left.
Sounds like a standard day then.
Yeah.
Oh. Didn't know that the Flaming Fist would just outright kill people. Well, they do, but
He was
Usually
a
it's
follower
just-
of... Was it Baal or Bane?
Bane.
And
Bane. He's a follower of Bane.
well, that's a bit more complicated.
Yeah.
You sure they're Flaming Fist?
Yes.
they were dressed like it.
That's weird. Well, good thing you axed the fucker then, did you?
Oh yeah,
I
he's
melted him with
definitely
acid.
melted.
Good riddance to him, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like you've had an eventful day. What refugees from Elturel? There's been word of whispers of something that's happened. What's the deal? If you, I suppose, came back with them, you surely would have seen something firsthand.
You know that dragon cult that's been going around and causing shit?
It's just
Yep.
been going around, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Had some. They've been a bit more prevalent recently. They seem to be congregating around like a bathhouse.
Would I have told him the reason I was going to El Corral?
It's up to you.
I probably would have,
Okay.
seeing he's basically my father.
Sure. Hmm.
So yeah, the reason we went to El Corral, they made it disappear.
The dragon cult.
Yes.
Or are you talking about the Bane one?
Oh, the dragon cult.
The dragon cult made it disappear. Oh.
El Corral is gone.
What do you mean gone?
It's no longer where it was. We think
Yeah.
relocated.
Giant hole in the ground.
What the
Ultimately
fuck?
Gone. And we suspect they're trying to do the same thing here.
So he kind of just like looks around the room, and he just like looks at his hand and says, "Am I tripping or something right now? What's happening?
Absolutely not.
What do you mean a city's gone? How does that happen?"
You ever been
There's
to
the-
Elturel?
No, I've not been there, but I've heard of it.
It was, yeah, just sucked up into the sky, basically. And then gone.
All right, of all the things I've ever heard, that's the fucking craziest.
Right?
Yeah, whole city
It's
gone.
just lucky we weren't in the city when it happened. Or we would be gone too.
Right. Okay. Well, I don't know what to make of that really. That's a new one. I've not heard of that before. Well, did you complete your mission? I guess when you went to Elturel, did you get?
Not exactly. Do you know of the bathhouse that has golden nymphs carved into the front gate?
Yeah, the one that the dragon cult are kind of surrounding or getting. They seem to be going like in and out of there like nighttime.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is now would be a good time to go there if we wanted information? Maybe
suppose
catch someone?
Perhaps, yeah, but you know, cult members tend to be a bit more intense. You know, if you're not part of them, then they kind of kill you on sight, sort of thing, and make a thing of your body. So
How often do they meet there?
I don't know. There's just been whispers that, you know, there's been a bit more cult activity in that direction.
Has Duke Vantham been
Van
there?
Thamper?
Yeah.
No, I don't. At least I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't exactly know what. I haven't really been following up with the politics or anything in the city too much. It's just been more kind of on the ground trying to survive, you know, the usual.
I know. And I will hand him 30 gold pieces and say this should help.
Good on you, boy. Good on you. See, treating your elders with kindness, and well, I guess that paid for your room. So
Well, I
kind of
didn't
pockets
really
that.
get that by legal means. I
Well-
give him a little wink.
When do we ever? So he kind of puts it in to a drawer on the side. Well,
Perhaps
it's good.
we should scout this bathhouse out tomorrow night.
Which will, but I need you lot to fuck off tomorrow morning.
Obviously.
Thank you. But happy for you to stay tonight and catch up a little bit if you want. Do you want something a bit harder? I've got something upstairs.
I'm alright for now, thank you.
Artie?
I'm alright for now.
You lot suck. Whatever.
Alright, let's go.
Hey, good boy. Let's see. He starts to stand up and head upstairs.
I will follow.
Okay. Let's see. Gets you some infernal whiskey. Not quite the same quality as the whiskey that you got at the Elf Song Tavern, but he starts to pour you a few drinks. Make for me a con save. You're able to hold his own, but Vermouth starts to get a little bit
Right back.
kind of goes a little bit sideways and eventually falls asleep. Yeah, at like the table.
I will take him to his bed.
Okay. Yep. He is starting to snore quite loudly.
And then I'll just pack everything up and go down and meditate.
Sounds good. I think we'll take a 15-minute break here.
Cool.
Okay. Also, considering you guys survived all that, level 4 as well.
Woo!
Yeah, shit gets
Yeah,
interesting
boop,
for me at level
boop, boop.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I did make a new character just in case because I did die like instantly.
That was nasty. If he did not get interrupted, that might have been very bad for you.
Yeah, well, I couldn't move. And I'm assuming even if I am down and unconscious, I still take damage from Spirit Guardians.
I'm back. Sorry.
Just letting you know that we're starting to take our long rest unless anyone else wants to do anything, and you level up to level 4 with the long rest.
Ooh.
Level
Yeah, and we're taking a 15-minute break. So.
Okay, I might go get some McDonald's.
Okay. We'll
Maybe.
be back here at
all
9:10 your time.
Do we get all our hit dust back from long rest?
Yeah. Half. Sorry, half your hit dice.
Okay.
Yep.
All good.
All right. Well, we'll be back in a bit,
Yep.
and yeah, make sure to level up your characters as well.
Manage hit points. Oh, a D10. Where are my dice? There. Roll that. Rolled an 8.
Nice.
Nice. That puts me at 32 without the. Dude, I have fucking 40 hit points. Ability score improvement. Hey, or a feat. Let's have a look. You got it, boss. Alright, I'm good. I'm leveled. I'll be back.
Okay.
Do you know if James did his character or?
Yes, he did.
Yep, cool. What about Griff?
I'm not sure about Griff.
Cool. I'm back. Welcome back.
I don't know if you saw my message, Hank, but I did my character.
Yeah, I think I've updated it, have I not?
But no, I just still had the character sheet open, so I don't know if it had every ideas now.
Yep. I've
Thank
updated
you.
them all now. I should update Ray's as well. Okay, Ray's all updated as well. Just gonna update one last thing, which is the QOL GM. I think that should be better now. Has image hover been working for you guys?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's where you hover over someone's token and it pops up in the left-hand corner with the full image.
Yeah,
That's
generally
working for me.
working.
Drag a
I like
token
to-
out and see if it is.
I'll activate
Oh, no, it
Zelda's
is.
office
It is
again.
working for me.
That's working? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Very good, very good. Just making sure I had everything. Cool. Alright, we'll wait till Jiminy gets back and then we'll keep going, guys.
Ooh. Actually, wait. I didn't do my HP. Rolled it for me. What do I roll? It's okay. Now things won't. Actually, things can still potentially kill me.
Lots of things will still one-shot everybody in this party. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, but you probably have double my HP, mate.
I have 40 hit points.
Holy
You have
shit.
what?
40.
I have 22. Yeah. Yeah, apparently so when I crit. How much did I do on that? 32, was it? 38 damage on the crit. And I even rolled pretty good for that too. Did you log on to iRollcraft and look at your gifts, Hank?
I did, yes.
Mages are gifts.
Thank you so much.
Just because I think those apples might come in very handy for us down in that shithole that we call a dungeon.
Yeah.
I was off exploring the way that I came from to get to you. Because if we can get back to that town that I was in, there's 39 sea serpent scales in it, so we could possibly make some armor from it. But we need 20 defense to wear it. But there's a bunch of decent stuff back there.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello.
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 Sorry,
keep
I
going.
would have been quicker, but they parked me, so.
Rough.
Oh, good. So, just to reiterate where we're up to, you guys have just taken a rest after outing Captain Zodge as a cultist of Bane, as well as a small sect of Flaming Fists within Zodge's command. They were also followers of Bane. You were able to potentially somewhat successfully kind of pit the whole burning of the bodies and such on some sort of accident, who knows what, and cause enough confusion and let the refugees into the city successfully. You later then met up with a harper known as Zodia, and he kind of commiserated with you and offered you trust and respect and as much information as he could regarding the dead three that appear to be prevalent throughout the city, seemingly converging on a bathhouse of sorts that has nymphs as its kind of main theme, the nymph bath house. My god, that's a hard one to say. You find your various places of rest, some of you at the tavern itself, and some in an old friend's small kind of house, or alleyway house sort of thing. And you come to the next morning refreshed and slept well, considering that you have spent the last week on the road with limited supplies. What do we wish to do? As Vermouth is still sleeping and continues to do so.
I want to see if there's like a magical guild, wizards guild, something like that can try and give me some direction on what happened in Elfdale.
Look around
The-
and talk to someone. Is that what we're going to do? We're having breakfast.
That's what I'd like to do, but
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there.
I'm going to
I'm
have
going
breakfast.
to leave this place here.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I'm assuming the others stayed at the inn, so that's where I'm ahead. And
Arthurius, would you go with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll
I'm
probably
gonna-
get out in the morning, so
Yep, Vermouth is still sleeping whilst you are leaving.
I'm going to wake up Ray. I'm going to be like, let's go wake up Delt and get breakfast. And then we're going to come on your door and we're going to slam.
you're gonna
I
come on your
ripped
door?
the fucking
Jesus.
door open with a warhammer ready. Like, who am I killing? I
Breakfast.
told you to break.
Let's
told you
go.
to bang on it if there was something wrong.
Breakfast.
Rhea kind of stretches and says, "It's been a while since I had a nice fluffy pillow.
Mm.
I need that. Breakfast sounds
too.
great.
Yes. Maybe they have some more of those sausages. Yes.
Maybe.
Sausage.
I didn't eat last night after all that had happened. I am starved. Please, let's
Extra serving for you then.
go. Head downstairs. You see
Wait for
the
them.
elf.
They can go downstairs. I'm gonna get dressed first because I got up and literally just helmet, weapon, and shield, ready to kill someone because I thought that they were in trouble. And I'll meet them downstairs.
I see. Okay. Great visual. So you head downstairs, and because there are a few patrons that are there in the morning, and you see the elf is up and about, kind of whistling to himself, and kind of regards you and says, "Haha, sleep well."
Lovely.
Like the dead.
Sure, I think you got cut off.
Slept lovely.
Yeah, you're getting noise suppressed.
Oh, lovely. Is that better?
It's a bit better. You turned off the noise suppression menu. No. The elf will give you a nod. Says, "Well, do you want some breakfast? Are you?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Morning drinks."
Absolutely.
You see Arthelius and Vincent walk in as well.
Crisp.
And he says, "All right, well, we do have some bacon eggs on the menu. Also some nice yogurts and things. What do we think?
Yogurt. What is yogurt?
It's a nice dairy product. It's from across the sea. It's the specialty, but I order it in special. It's quite expensive."
I I love
And
those
bacon
sausages.
and eggs with extra bacon and sourdough bread, please, sir.
Coming
Same here,
right up.
please.
That'll be a gold for each of those meals. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay.
And him a gold.
I am a lady, and so is Raya, but okay.
Oh, what are you wanting?
Sausages! My god!
Apologies. And yourself, madam? That's right, it says. I'll have sausages too.
Well, if the equivalent of a full English.
Coming right up,
There's
whatever in
sausages,
English is.
bacon, eggs, tomatoes, beans, bread,
Mushrooms.
toast, and probably mushrooms.
I'm sure we can accommodate. Yes. One gold
That'll
piece for
be
each of
2 platinum, please.
you. No, one gold piece for each of you. And as you are hoofing down your meals, gaining 1 temporary hit point each.
Yes.
Alright. The day is yours as you are sitting in the morning in the tavern as the light is filtering in, and there's a bard already playing. And you recognize this bard. It is the elf and the halfling. Half elf and
nice.
the halfling.
Yo, what up?
Good to see you again. Looks like we've got some work. It seems our number that we came up with on the road is quite a hit.
Really?
Glad to hear it.
That's exciting!
You'll hear it again, and
Can I
again,
get your,
and again.
And don't forget about the royalties.
your signature?
Oh,
Can
come
you
on.
sign? What do I have for you to sign?
Oh, you do me the honor, dear Hellrider. The pleasure is all mine. I should be asking for your signature.
Why?
Keeping us safe on the road.
Ah,
It's my job.
yeah.
Well, you're doing your job fabulously, and may I pay forward your legend through my songs.
And can you sign my backpack?
Do you have a quill?
A quill. I actually saw something like that.
If not, I have one here. I used
No,
to
I
write.
don't have. Yeah.
Brings out a quill, starts to dip it in ink, and signs your backpack. Has this kind of big, wide, scrawling signature. And
Sign my
it's-
titties. What?
Seems quite long. This second son, this seems just a little bit forward, if you don't mind me saying.
Do you have any?
Oh, no.
No.
You know, muscles. Same,
Okay.
same.
Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen, and
Are you signing his titties?
No,
okay,
clearly a joke. Said out of character.
as they start to play. Not only the song that you heard on the road, but also some others that seem to be other originals from them.
God, dude, the radio is so repetitive.
Play Wonderwall. And yeah, so I want to go find a guild or something like that. Is there anything anyone else wants to do?
Guild the magic people. I'd be keen on that. And I'm looking for. I'd like to go to the market if we have some time. Just have a look.
Okay. Any other goals?
I think we should stake out this bathhouse.
Oh yeah, definitely. That thing as well. What time should we do
Probably
that?
at the end of the day, because that's when they say
We've been told that they go there around night times usually.
at the end of the
Okay.
day, so we should probably head there.
I probably will need a bathing suit. Are we going in?
We can go in.
Shopping montage.
After we
Yay.
do the find these magic people. Harpers. Yeah? Is that what we No, guilty people.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
So we're looking for some kind of magical group to try and get an explanation of what happened.
Cause off my monitor.
That's what I'm
Okay.
looking for.
Alright. Sure, you can make an investigation check.
My cat just scratched my
I will
monitor.
help.
You may also make an investigation check.
Hold up.
What? What is that?
No, I'm useless. I've never been here.
Mine's actually 8. For some reason, it didn't. For some reason, add in the 1d4.
The best you can find is not necessarily a magic guild.
Okay, I'm gonna do it now because we're all.
Oh my god. There's no particular, like, explicitly.
Yes!
Oh god, it's halving
magic
every time.
guild. No explicit magic guild that is about Baldur's Gate. Here are some kind of more fancy individuals that are maybe in the upper city, but generally, like, appointments with them, they sometimes can be months to get in with them.
Are there any magic shops around? Like magic goods?
None that are open currently.
Would it be like hours or days?
Looks like the one magic shop that is like usually like the big kind of draw for Baldur's Gate is currently in like kind of like a state of like renovation, so it's not open currently.
Cool. Lovely.
Yeah. So unfortunately, no one to really talk to about what happened, although there appear to be rumors about Elturel, about the place, and some maybe misinformation potentially. Some talking about the refugees and who their right mind would let all these people into this city. They could be thieves and murderers. Who knows what they are, who they are.
That's no worse than what's already here.
Yeah. But yes, you don't necessarily find anyone capable of what happened in Elturel. Shopping? What shopping are you looking to do?
I'm looking for a blacksmith for shopping. Back up, dude. Chill.
Bathing suit and also like a hunting person that will sell like hide and stuff like that.
Okay. Make investigation checks for your riding.
These boots that I took from that chest,
For walking.
I need to add them to my inventory. What would they just boots for now?
Just boots for now.
I can tell you if they're magical or not.
I can also decide whether or not they're magical. I'm just not casting the spell to do it.
Detect magic.
Doing detect magic.
I can ritual cast detect magic.
Oh, we'll do that, and then tell me if these boots and this mace do anything.
I don't know what they do, but I can tell you if they're magical.
No, but like you can tell me if they're magical.
I will ritual cast detect magic.
Yep. The mace does appear magical. The boots do not.
Okay. So the boots are just boots.
Yeah.
Boots are boots, baby.
They're fancy boots though.
Boots are made
so-
for walking.
So like dress shoes.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I did that.
So maybe I could sell them for a couple silvers.
Perhaps. Gwendolyn, you do find a clother.
It's more like a hunter.
Which,
Oh, for the bathing suit. Yeah.
yeah. They don't have like beachwear per se.
Or what you go to the bathhouse in.
Yeah, it's usually like a towel and you're naked usually.
Oh,
but-
okay. Well,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's okay. Looks
Gotta
fine.
get your titties out, y'all.
Yeah. But
Just
you
wanging
are-
in the wind. What?
You are able to find some like more colorful, like some sort of fabric that has some kind of elasticity to it. That is more slim fitting. It seems a new trend is in town potentially. But for this particular nice bathing suit, as you're kind of seeing it, this would be 10 gold pieces.
Nah,
Jesus.
I can go in naked for free, but thank you, it's lovely. I'll leave.
As for the furs, you do see that there is a kind of a tanner of sorts that you're able to come across.
Is Rhea with us?
Rhea is too. Yeah, she's
Right.
just kind of tagging along, just kind
So-
of looking
Yeah,
around.
I'm gonna see if this clothes place wants to buy these boots.
Oh, very fancy.
I'm just looking to offload them.
I see. I could take them off your hands for 5 gold pieces.
Done.
Very well. As they hand over the coins.
Excellent. Pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine, sir.
Cool.
You find the Tanner shard. What you want?
What is in there? Any tokens?
Appear to be leathers mostly.
Just leathers, no pieces of animal.
They seem to have, some bits and pieces that kind of like discarded bits that are being maybe stored and, from what you know, maybe sold off to other traders that are able to make them into necklaces and things like that.
Ah.
Maybe some herbalists or other alchemical users that might have use of those bits and pieces for their concoctions.
So like no claws or teeth or anything like that, or
No, they do. I'm saying they have
do?
some discarded bits and pieces that could be used for various things that you might be able to buy off of them, if you wish.
how much is it for this? Like wolf tooth? Is there like wolf tooth?
There are some wolf tooths, yeah.
Yeah. How much?
They say a silver piece of tooth.
Oh, sweet. I'll take 2.
Okay. You are able to take a couple of canines from the Tanners.
And do they have any string?
They do have like leather that have
Leather.
like strips of leather
Yeah.
that you might be able to utilize.
Just one of those?
Sure, that would also be another silver piece.
Okay.
Anything else?
I think that'd be all.
Okay, amazing. Anyone else want to achieve anything while searching around?
I wanted to go to a blacksmith.
Easy enough to find. There appear to be a few that you pass as you go. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a new weapon.
Anything in particular?
A war pick.
Warpick. Make a investigation check.
Six.
6. You are able to find a blacksmith that has some already made up bits and pieces, although it's very few and far between. They don't often, have stuff already ready. Usually it's by request. But there are a couple of kind of model pieces that are available. And as you kind of go up to the dwarf and ask about the war pick, he says, "Yeah, I can sell you that one for 30 gold."
Bit steep for a war pick, don't you think?
Well, I like that one.
I don't like it 30 gold though.
That's too bad.
Can you do anything any better?
Make a persuasion check.
$24.
Kind of rolls his eyes and says, 20 gold.
I can do 20 gold. You have an interest in these, and I'll put the my warhammer and mace on the bench.
Kind of perks up an eye. 15 gold.
Yeah, I'll give you 15 gold. You can give me 15 gold for these two, and I'll pay you 5 for the war pick.
No, I'm saying that I'll take this off of your hands, and it's 15 gold for the war pick.
Alright, done. I'll give him a platinum and 5 gold pieces.
Pleasure doing business, sir.
And with you.
Mm.
I'll
See,
leave my
thanks.
other two and grab the war pick.
Great. Amazing. You have a war pick.
Yeah. That'll be all I wanted to do.
Very good. Awesome. Anything else?
For me.
All right. If there is nothing else, the day goes on as you are searching through the markets and you do your various things. And I suppose we're just waiting now until you wanting to go to the bathhouse.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Sure. Could I have everyone roll a d20 for me?
James?
Yep. Hold up, 1 sec. Just a D20.
Yeah. Okay. As you're leaving the blacksmith, dealt with your new war pick, you feel yourself get shoulder checked as you are kind of turned around and you kind of look off towards who did that, and you see a man with kind of curly hair, kind of a green tunic on, more like a leather. How to say? What is it
Like a
called?
jerkin?
Jerkin sort
Jerkin.
of thing. Yeah. Kind of looks back towards you and then looks away for a moment. And as you kind of turn back around, there appears to be another few that are in front of you that are in a similar kind of jerkin as well.
Does it look like the guild guys?
Does
in
have
green?
does have the look of the guild to them. Give me a second.
Can I grab him by the shoulder and say, "Which way are you going?"
You see that all of the other 4 guild members that are in front of you have batons and appear ready to beat the shit out of you.
So I pull out the war pick and say, "Mine hits harder."
Sure. And we're going to be rolling initiative.
Kind of figured that was coming.
Yep.
Time to smash.
Time
like
to
to smash.
smash. Oh my god.
Oh my god, boy.
Oh my god, watch where you're walking, brother.
Okay, the rest of you guys are off and you're
I'm
good.
about to smash. No, that's
Grayscale.
Indian. I'm trying to be Irish. It's just not working.
Watch where you going, buddy.
What's really good?
Why am I grey? Oh, I'm not grey anymore.
Because you didn't have the
What were you
lights.
doing before you knew it?
Talk like my manager.
Your manager is Irish?
One of them, yeah.
That's cool.
Oi, Dylan,
Just
did
fuck
they
off.
call you today at all?
Fuck off.
No, why?
Because
So it's
Thomas was
Snapchat.
gonna call. Yeah, Thomas was gonna call DJ.
You messaged him.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
what did he say?
Sorry, guys. I accidentally rolled for everyone.
I don't know.
It's fine.
Oops.
Oh, dude, I got such a good initiative too. Fucking natural.
Actually, you know what? We should all re-roll,
20.
just in case, right, James?
Sorry.
That was a natural 20 though.
Vincent, your first up as you kind of hear some harsh words being exchanged off towards your north as you're kind of searching some other stalls and things, and you see a few guild members that are in the streets with batons that have cornered Delt.
Do I recognize any of them, or am I too far away for that?
You at least recognize the jerkins and the colours of the guild. Green.
I'm gonna look at Arthelius. Your mates?
And acquaintances. A means to an end.
Let's go. No, I'm gonna just draw the weapon and start heading that way.
Alright.
I don't know how far away I am.
From your
So-
30 feet, you get to about there.
Okay, let me see if I can do anything from here. No. Cool. I mean, I could, but no. All good.
Alright. Give me a second. What's the man do? This.
Actually, I'll just say, problem, gentlemen.
And she kind of looks over and says, "Ah, the other one in the silver armor. Told you he'd be here nearby." They seem to now have it over for you as these two seem to be a bit more oriented towards you. Is that your
Okay.
turn?
Let me just have a look really quickly.
No.
It's spider.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. We're on to first bandit's turn. Who's gonna come up and go for schmeck onto you, Delt.
Bring it, bitch.
Ow, why are my wrists sore? Ooh, I think my video is lagging. Computer, hello.
Ringing my bell.
Oh my god.
Get wrong.
Yeah, my computer's lagging.
Getting
hard.
wrecked.
Wee.
Yeah.
At least my internet's not lagging, it's just video.
That's going. Okay, as this one runs up towards you and takes a swing.
Stroke Town City.
Okay, that's a scimitar, not a baton. Holy shit.
But
Look, man.
fancy
Well, they're improvised weapon attacks, duh.
It'll be technically a mace.
It's an improvised baton.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, they're just hitting with the blunt side of the sword.
Delt!
Yeah. He's holding the blade.
He's holding the blade, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, holding the blade, going dum dum.
1d4 damage
Okay,
every
What you
hit.
doing, Delt?
Selecting the right thing so I'm not doing a measurement first.
Come on.
And remembering that we're in a city, so I can't just light everything on fucking fire. That makes things fun. Oh, shit.
Come on. Oh, yep, okay, cool. Computer has decided to do something. Amazing.
Okay,
And the
that will
miss.
miss.
Yeah, swing and a miss.
Go with bonus attack or.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Gotcha, okay. Do so, make sure you target yourself, yep.
Yep.
Very good. Arthelius!
How far away am I?
You're 30 feet back from the edge of the map.
Oh shit.
So 45 feet away from this one.
I will cast levitate on that guy.
Okay, I believe they have to make a save
Drop
that,
him.
They do Constitution saving throw.
yeah? Okay, I'll do that real quick.
Send him to the sky.
He fails.
He does fail. As you start levitating.
He,
Goodbye, sir.
That was nice.
Yeah, 20 feet a turn.
So we'll go
Straight
20
up.
feet?
20 feet a turn straight up.
Sure, as you say. Is that your turn?
Yep, and I'm just gonna sort of try to blend into the crowd again.
Gotcha. There are people that are kind of backing away and running from the conflict.
Okay, I'll duck into like an alley then. Off to
Okay.
my left.
Using cunning action to stealth,
I don't have cunning action.
then you cannot stealth. So
No,
Hey.
I'm just getting out of sight of them.
they are aware where you are. Okay, moving on. This one coming in from behind, flanking onto you. With a +2 to whatever this is, which will not hit. Moving on, Rhea. Rhea, who is also 30 feet away, comes to the side here, brings out a crossbow, and takes a shot at this one here. Too bad.
Ooh, nice.
It's a nice hit onto that one. He says, "Leave him alone!" Moving on. This one, who is flailing up in the air, brings out a crossbow as well and takes a shot onto you, Arthelius. Gotta be
Surely
with-
you'd have disadvantage.
It's gonna have half cover.
Okay.
So your AC is +2 to whatever this is. That misses anyway.
Missed anyway.
Cool. Awesome. Moving on, Gwen.
Alright. Gwen's gonna come up and.
So you know it's
Let's go
30
to
feet
this-
to the side. 30 feet to
sorry?
the side of the... There you go. Yeah, now you're on the map. So that was your movement, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a ranged attack at all? Like a javelin or something?
Got javelins, yeah.
Yeah.
Throw a javelin.
Okay.
Give her. Which will hit. and just slam into him as he just like falls into his side.
Cool. That's it.
Amazing. Okay,
Wrecked.
moving on. As this one also is surrounding you here.
Good.
Plus 2 to his attack.
It's misses.
That does miss, yes.
That was with disadvantage. Why?
Why is it? Oh, it's because it did.
Oh, because you crossbow close range.
At
Yeah.
point
Let's
blank.
try that. This is with plus 2. It's still
Misses.
14. Still does not hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Moving on. Vincent.
I'm gonna swing at this guy because I haven't drawn the shield. I just drew the sword. I'm going two-handed.
Mm-hmm.
On this motherfucker.
Unfortunately,
God
it's-
damn it. My initiative roll was good. In fact, the attack rolls can't be any good.
That your turn?
Yep.
Alright, moving on. As this one now goes for another swing at you. The 14, which will also miss. This one is going to be attacking you with plus 5, considering it's on this side. That will definitely hit. 7 points of damage as you are getting beaten to a pulp. And your
Precision.
shield of faith fades. Delta, it's your turn.
Cool. Ow. Okay. They'll take 2 damage. Murder radiance.
That they do. Yeah, nicely done.
Which is a lot less than I thought it was going to be.
Once
Cool.
they all kind of shield themselves, there's a bit of sizzling onto their jerkins.
That is my turn.
Arthelius.
It's me.
Mario.
Up another 20 feet.
Okay.
Nice.
Put me down! Is that your action?
That's my action.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. This one now taking another attack at you, Mr. Delt. No, almost a natty 20 there. That was very close. That will miss. Rhea is gonna go. She comes up and goes for a couple of attacks with her longswords,
Oh,
which will hit. And the second will also hit. She just cleaves down this one and kind of now looks out fiercely at the other two and says, "Do you want a piece of this? Do you want a piece of this?"
Daddy girl.
She's kind of pointing at
Yeah,
blades.
get him, Rio. Do it.
Grr.
Welcome
This
on.
one's still kind of floating in the air. And
Fuck 'em
is
up.
going to try and take a shot at you, second son.
Oh, wow.
Misses.
Not today, oh boy.
He's struggling to be up in the air. Gwen, what you doing?
Gwen's coming in. Where we got? We got this one.
Yep.
Smash! Open bonus action rage. Why is that not working? I can't rage. Can't target. There we go.
Just
It's
get
working now.
mad.
I'm mad. Where's my rage? Here it is.
You're raging? Yep.
Yo. Smash.
Sure hits.
Boop
And
dead.
slam that one as you charge through and just slam him into the chest as the wind is knocked out of him. He goes
That's-
onto the ground.
My turn.
Okay.
Smash.
Vincent.
Let's swing at this guy again.
Alright.
Yeet. That was supposed to be versatile damage. It should be. I don't know why it automatically rolls it.
Yeah. I don't know.
So if I just click
Roll
this
it.
real quick.
That will be enough. Yes, that would have been enough. Okay, as he has gone down. As now there is only one left and one floating up in the air. They see that their odds have been turned quite quickly. Is that your turn?
Yeah, and I'm gonna grab him by his collar, like his
Mhm.
shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and start dragging him towards the rest of them
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
over this way.
Yep, sure. Moving on, Delt.
Mech, non-lethal.
Okay.
Oh wait.
I'm a fucking idiot. Shiny. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
Bird.
That your turn?
Yep.
Arthelius.
Up another 20 feet,
Okay.
and I'll walk 30 feet closer. So.
As he's now well above the roofs at this point. He is kind of panicking and screaming in the air. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. It's now this guy's turn as he's kind of looking about and he's like, oh, fuck. And he disengages and starts to run.
Pussy.
Rhea's turn, and as he kind of looks over towards you, Delt, and you, Gwen, and says, do we let him go?
No witnesses. They won't tell you anything. I can guarantee you that.
Then we let them die.
We're not just going around killing people. Not
No.
what we do.
No, you're
It's
right.
not what I do.
But I also defend myself.
Non-lethal force. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
It's a thing.
I can't really be non-lethal with a crossbow. She kind of holds up a crossbow. Am I shooting him or not in the back?
Shoot him in the leg.
I'll try. She takes a shot. This will be, he'll have a +2 to his AC. Why does these keep being a disadvantage? It's so weird.
I don't know.
Still, let's see.
Yes.
Still hits. Got him in the knee. Good job.
Yeah, no, that will actually. Yeah, as he goes down, as he's just kind of yelling out in the middle of the street, and it says, oh, "At least I hit it." It's the other one is just up in the air, kind of seeing everyone else. It's like, "Oh, I surrender. Just put me down."
I'll
That's
put
dead.
1 point of lay on hands on the guy that I dropped here.
Okay.
And
So
just sort of hold him to the ground with my foot on him. No, the wrong one. The one I dragged over.
Oh, that one. Oops.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna hold him down.
Oh, fuck. This is kind of looking up towards you. You see, like, a bloodied nose.
You've really got to stop trying this. You see your friend above you here?
As he kind of looks up, squinting, as the sun's kind of in his eyes, and says, oh, yeah.
One wrong move and we drop him. Why are you doing this? What are you trying to accomplish here?
You stole from the guild. Trying to
the
get
flaming
back.
fist stole from you.
You did it. We see the armored one. Very easy to spot. So we tried to jump you and try to get our shit back. But it got our shit rocked.
Just a little bit, yeah, you did. Like, we have no beef with you. It was the flaming fist that told us to do this, or like hundreds of people would die. So we did it. Okay? You can't hold it against us for trying to save a couple hundred lives, can you?
You can't hold against us for trying to get a
No,
few
I
thousand
don't.
gold. You
You're
know?
doing your job. That's fine. I'm not
That's
care
right.
about that.
That's
But you
right.
got beef. That's not with us. That's with the
You
flaming
are
fist.
only selling this for 1,000 gold?
A few thousand. Calm down. Look, what? I don't know. Look.
You're just
Oh,
doing
no.
your job. We were just trying to save people. We got no beef with you.
All right. Right. You let me go. You know.
I'm gonna grab him by like the scruff of his neck and pick him up and just get out of here and just throw him away.
This is
You
just kind
might
of.
want to take your friend to a doctor, though. His leg needs to be
Yeah,
looked
I'm
up.
gonna drop the levitate spell and like take this one too.
Yeah.
Drop
Well, at
it
least
and
they
he just
keep it
falls.
there.
He falls
Yep.
down slowly,
Yeah.
just safely to the ground as you do smell the distinct smell of shit as he did shit
And
himself.
I will disguise myself as just like a normal, indistinct elf.
Sure. As you do so, these two run off, but there's still a bit of blood in the streets.
So they're
And
not
the-
taking their friend to
No,
the doctor?
they take the one with the one at the leg,
Okay.
but the other three are they're kind of been slaughtered. Yep.
They're cooked.
Yep.
I'm going to turn to Rhea and go and be like, guys, non-lethal force.
But they
This
attacked.
is- Yes, and we don't have to kill them for that.
Look, man, I'm trained to kill, not. I'm a soldier.
Trained to control the situation. That's what you're trained to do.
Look,
Honestly-
it's self-defense, you know.
Honestly, it's probably best to kill these guys.
Gonna rub the top of my helmet and be like, try not to kill people in the city at least. Outside, fine, but in the city, just try.
I'm just gonna sort of lean the dead guys in an alley up against like a cart as if they're passed out drunk dudes.
Okay.
Covered in blood.
The street is mostly cleared out. So
So there's
you-
no one around to really see us
I would
do it.
like
They
to
all run
loot the
off.
dead bodies, please. I'm a thief.
Sure, fair enough. As you do so,
Belt is
you,
disgusted in you right now.
I
You
don't give a
do-
shit what you think, mate.
you do find their clubs and things. You do also get what appears to be a few wanted posters of like bounties that are on your heads.
Us?
Who's
Yes.
worth the most? Whose
It
bounty is worth the
appears,
most?
it appears that the second son appears to have the greatest bounty.
Hey.
Do they
Take
have
the
a
souvenir.
bounty on me?
They have a bounty on a homeless guy. Yeah.
Yeah. They have no idea of me. It's fine.
But it looks like it's 50 gold for pretty much most of you, and then for the second son, it's an extra 20 gold on top of that.
Did they have any gold on them? Or jewelry?
From your investigation check, you
So
do
20.
find that between them they have about 9 gold pieces.
90 or 9?
9.
Okay.
9.
Any rings or jewelry?
No, not really. They're a
What
work.
about thieves' tools?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Actually.
Each of them would have a set of thieves' tools on them.
I'm gonna take one.
Yep, easy enough to do.
I'm gonna get out of here. We just killed 3 people.
I didn't kill them. They're fine.
Yes, we did.
He's fine. Don't worry about it. He'll live.
Just after you put in some effort to putting these guys into like an alleyway, so in such a way that it seems like, you know, they're just like passed out drunk or something along those lines. You do start to hear some commotion, some kind of raised voices, potentially some flaming fist.
I want to
Well, there's-
leave the flaming fist pin that we have on the dead bodies.
All right,
We never get them back.
That is a bad fucking idea.
you gave
Why?
2 of them back.
They know they got given to us.
Who? Who told them that?
Flaming Fist would have been told, so that way if we showed them, then they would know why we had
They
them.
wouldn't have been told. Not in the 20 minutes we were gone.
Delta's quite right. You were told the oh sorry,
The rest of the guard
the
got
captain
told
told the guard that, you know, you
that we
guys
had those pins. They would know that we had those pins, and now the guard tower has been burnt down, and all of a sudden one of the pins appears on the scene of a multiple homicide. That doesn't look great for us or the refugees.
Okay,
Or
fine,
it just
only-
looks really bad for these guys who are now dead.
I'll hide it in their pocket.
Or just take it with us. Let's go.
Just
Come on.
take it with us. Just take it with us.
Okay,
Please, just take it with us.
he's leaving
Zell
it.
just wants to get out.
No,
Okay.
I'll take it with us.
Okay. All right.
Thank
You do
you.
what you want. As you leave the scene of the crime, make a stealth check for everyone, please, and thank you.
Oh god.
Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna run.
Big oofs. Big
I
fucking
got
oofs.
16.
Amazing. Okay, even with the critical fail, there's enough that save for the stealth as you're able to all leave stealthily
About
from
Rhea?
the area. True, gotta do Rhea as well. We'll see if Rhea fucks it up for you guys. Let's see how we
Come
go.
on. Don't let me down,
Uh,
adopted daughter.
is,
God.
is high enough. Yeah, absolutely. As you are able to kind of sneak out the back alley, as you kind of see there are a few guards about the place that are questioning people and kind of looking through the blood on the streets and such and following a trail. But yeah, you're able to escape from the area without causing too much of a scene beyond that.
We need to keep more of an eye out, guys. This can't keep happening. If we're gonna get
Look
in
at
a
our
fight
feelings and
every
say, like,
time we
these are
turn a
your
corner.
people. Why the hell are your people attacking us?
No, I think we're just wanted by the guild. Yeah, not necessarily the city. The guild.
Guild.
We've still got the posters, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
As long as I'm not leaving the posters with them, so when the guards get there and they search them, it's like,
Maybe it was these guys.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
shred mine up. Actually, no, I'm gonna use the freaking fire cantrip I have. What's it called?
to burn it.
Produce flame to just incinerate the poster with me on it.
Yep. Do you start to head towards the bathhouse at this point in time?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So you start to approach, and this is getting a little bit later in the night as you've avoided guards and such. You hear some talk of an incident that has happened in the markets. You also hear of other incidents that have happened about the place. Kind of remnants of kind of hooded figures and things that have performed killings and such. You think that potentially that maybe the cult is causing some sort of.
My TikTok was open.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. From the descriptions, it appears that maybe some cult members are doing some killings within the city, based on what rumors you hear as you pass by. But eventually, you do come to what appears to be a hedge, walled bathhouse of sorts that has a set of gates that are open at this point in time, as it is not super late at this point. That have like carvings of nymphs in them, and it is here that we will end today's episode.
Jerk.
Cool.
Hey guys, I have a talking shield.
Yeah, you haven't
and
spoken to
other-
him today.
No, well, he hasn't spoken to me, so
Rude.
fuck him. Vince is
Other
going to do
news?
everything he can to not talk to it.
Oh, okay.
That's fair. That's fair. Are there any signs saying you have to undress to go into the bathhouse?
Not at least on the outside.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Y'all might have to go in without Del.
Why?
He doesn't want to get naked.
Backstory, character backstory.
See a celibate?
Character
Pure man.
backstory. That's all I'm gonna say. Character backstory.
Okay. Vince doesn't give a shit. Vince will get his wang out.
As you do.
Yeah. He was the rebellious brother, remember?
Said his hang out in public more than once.
No, not in public. Come on now.
Is some class, alright.
He is still somewhat a holy man. To an extent, you know.
Okay.
Well, thanks for games. Lad. Lads.
Yes,
Ladette.
thanks for games.
I will catch you all later, I imagine. Probably tomorrow, since Amy's at a wedding, so I'm gonna be free to do whatever the fuck I want all day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Catches.
Catch 'em.
Boy.